What's going on, podcast people? It's the D&E podcast, which stands for
Damn near everything.
I'm NK Rudy, leader of the friend group, a main character. I'm here with my friends and co-host. Jamar, say what's up.
Yo.
Got Josh behind the camera. Say what's good, Josh.
How y'all doing?
I'm doing all right, man. We're on episode 88. Throw up the X.
Yep.
Throw up the X.
I was wondering, I'm not going to do all that.
Throw up the X.
I ain't going to do all that,
You're not
man.
going to throw up the X?
They still Cowboys at the end of the day.
Wow.
I do fuck with Dez, though. I do fuck with Dez, but he's still a Cowboy at the end of the day. The season coming up. We not playing the Cowboys this week one, finally. I'm tired of seeing us getting our ass beat so early in the season. But, so...
Who you got week one?
We got the Vikings.
Pass me my laptop too. I forgot. I left it over there.
The Vikings.
Yeah, we got the Vikings week one.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy just towards meniscus.
Yeah, so that's Sam Darnold. And then we got Washington the week after. We could start 2-0. Giants 2-0.
I wouldn't sleep on Sam Darnold. He's a solid backup. I'm not high on him as a quarterback, but he's a solid backup.
I do think Sam Darnold can play a little bit. Like, I think he could be a starter. The thing is, I definitely think it's a downgrade from Kirk Cousins, and we could beat the Vikings with Kirk Cousins.
This shit might be an upgrade from JJ McCarthy, though.
Either way,
I think he was overrated.
JJ?
Yes,
You did say that. You were saying that, but we're gonna see.
I think he's like another Zach Wilson.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Like I said, if you didn't watch him at the team up north, bro, then you probably you probably just know the name. But if you actually watch, but that was a running team.
Yeah.
They ran the ball. They had no passing offense, bro. It was bad.
Damn.
So like I said, I don't know what they saw in him to take him.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes GMs like overthink things, and like that's where you got like a Zach Wilson drafted, a Sam Darnold drafted.
So
like that.
the thing about them two, right? Sam Darnold, I feel like
Daniel Jones.
If he wasn't on the Jets, he could have had a better career because they just don't develop quarterbacks like that. And then Zach Wilson, it's really his confidence. Because there will be times where I'm watching, I'm like, yo, hold on, Zach Wilson doing this? And then the majority of the time, he just shit in the bed. Because they really boo that nigga, bro.
What have you seen him like, damn, that's Zach Wilson?
When he fucking lit the Giants up to end the game, I'm
That's
like,
not hard to do.
He really
bro.
light y'all up. That was a rain game. Nobody could really
man.
throw or catch the ball. Like, I wouldn't say that.
Zach Wilson, like, there's some plays where I'm like, okay, that was a good throw. But then again, I feel like Daniel Jones can do stuff where I'm like, all right, that was good. That was good. But I got to see it on a consistent basis. And it's like, it got to be, I don't know. I see potential is what I'm saying. I see potential, but Zach is late in his career. He's like, I don't know. Wish him the best of luck. Daniel Jones, I'm hoping things go well, and we're just gonna see from there. I also think their situation's a little different though too. See
what you see in Zach Wilson, like Daniel Jones, like whatever potential you see in him, like I be thinking like that. That's the same thing that you saw when we say like Pez sneaky fast. Like, well, I don't know. You saw something and I don't trust it at all. But like he beats that. Whatever you see, be off.
Okay. No.
Yes.
First of all, you haven't seen Pez run full speed.
I've seen enough.
Like, if you name me 3 other guys in the same weight class as Pez, I'm putting all my money on Pez. That assuming
I'm putting my money on Matt Napoleon.
They the same weight class?
No.
They got to be in the same way because Matt's taller.
Might be.
He might not look as big, but remember, he's taller.
That's a good counter.
Yeah.
What's his weight?
Pez like 5'9".
Nah, that's a good counter. That's a good counter.
How much does he weigh?
Who?
Pez.
Do something.
I don't know. I seen one of those videos where it was like some burger place where they had a scale outdoors. You know what I'm talking about?
Don't tell me your Pez is on there, bro.
No, Pez I wasn't with Pez. It was just some video I seen online, right? And people were just stepping on the scale. You could see their weight.
Yeah.
I was wrong about everything. It was really the short, big people. They was weighing more than I thought. I'm like, they shorter, so like they probably gonna be less. There was one chick, she got on there. It was 300. I said, damn. like 324.
Yeah.
I did not expect it. I thought it was gonna be like high 200.
No, bro,
Maybe.
people be that big like that? Like, you talking about big people, right?
Yeah.
Yes, bro, they be in the 300-400s, bro.
I'm like, whoa. That caught me off guard.
Oh, you know how to gauge weight? Yeah,
No.
bro.
No, I mean, I can get like a good idea. Like, I know
Clearly
you probably
not.
like 180.
Clearly not, because I know you can't see that I'm 225, bro.
Nah.
So if you
See?
can't see that they 300, you can't see I'm 225. So it's all
It was
good.
really the height. Like, if they're taller, I can guess that too. Like, Josh, let me see. Josh probably, I want to say between 220, 230.
You're close.
Close.
Yeah.
Like, less, I'm lower or higher?
A little higher.
I'm higher?
You're low. You're low.
Oh, okay.
It's a
okay.
little
You're
high.
between 240, 250?
No. 230 and 240.
See, I was right there then. I was
Yeah,
right there then.
pretty
you know?
close.
Yeah, so.
232. Yeah. 232.
Oh, that's real close then. Look
Right,
at
yeah.
that, yo. Niggas is hating, bro. And then, so yeah, so I can get a good idea. I guess for guys, it's just the girls where I can't guess. I think that's what it is. Yeah.
I can. They big. Big bag, big bag.
Like, how, shit. I'm gonna just say it, fuck it. How much you think Lizzo weighed?
Well, like right now?
Yeah, I haven't seen her.
I know she
recently, but
lost
like,
weight, but I don't know how. Like,
like
I don't know how
before
much she
then.
lost before.
Yeah.
404 something.
She was definitely in the 3/4s.
See, I would have thought that was like high 200. Maybe. Yeah.
You'd have thought.
Really?
Yeah.
You got it in your mind.
Yeah. I think
No.
I just don't know girls' weight, bro.
She'd be like 365, maybe 410.
Mm. Yeah, that's just, I'm way off.
Yeah, you be way off. Because muscle is more dense than fat.
Mhm.
So maybe you probably just be thinking muscle weight. But when it's a lot of fat though, like it's about the same when it
Mhm.
comes to like what a person might weigh.
You know, that's, it's good that I'm figuring it without trying it out. Like, imagine if I was like, oh yeah, I could pick you up.
You gonna hurt yourself, bro.
You gonna throw it your back. You gonna throw it your back.
My back.
Yeah.
Now she embarrassed. I look mad weak. And yeah. Good thing I didn't do that shit.
You mad
person,
weak.
man.
You be hurting.
Yeah, damn.
Josh, you listen to big girls though. With ease. Right?
That's probably why
I
he's so
lift
accurate
weights.
with the fucking number.
No, I lift weights.
You lift waist?
Weights.
Oh, wait, you
Yeah,
say
I heard
lifted. I
waist.
heard waist. That
Yeah.
hurt waist
Oh,
too,
you lift
bro.
from the
You
waist,
lift from the
man.
waist up. Okay.
No,
That's
no,
strong
no.
right there. What you do? What's the workout?
When he lift from the waist,
Yeah.
he got that all that in front of his
Oh,
face. Yeah,
that's
okay,
smart.
Josh. Okay,
Okay.
tight shit.
No,
You know,
no.
you so, you like I can squat and shit. I can squat.
No.
Okay,
no.
Josh.
Oh my God, you're so strong.
Right. He's like, yeah, he's like, I go to the gym. How you going to the gym?
Right.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
all makes sense now, man. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
You about to take your time to Japan too with that, right?
I don't think they not big over there like that though.
Yeah, right.
Ain't no big people in Japan.
True.
He need to go to like where the big people be at in the States. New York. You gotta go to New York.
I would not go there.
They got a lot of big people in New York.
You can go.
I don't be going. I only go to work in the gym.
Me too.
No, because you
Yeah.
about to go to Japan.
No. See,
That's not what you said.
that's a trip.
Oh yeah, we know what type of trip.
That's a trip.
What was that movie
I
called?
normally don't go outside.
That whatchamacallit made. Well, that Tiffany Hatch was in.
I think it was called Girls Trip.
Oh,
I thought it was called Sex Trip.
No,
What?
that
Was
would
it?
be the name of it. I think it was called Girls Trip.
what?
It was okay. I thought it was called Sex. That's not a movie name.
Wrong
No.
movie, bro.
No.
Oh yeah, wrong movie. Yeah, wrong movie. That's on the DVDs
Bro,
ones.
it's feeded. Bro,
That's
it's
insane.
feeded.
I thought that's what the movie called.
Man.
So we got our draft picks recently in our fantasy. Y'all, I'm talking fantasy football is back, man. We back in season a lot. I mean, we really been kind of locked in. I mean, I can't really speak for them, but I've been locked in and doing what I need to do like before, and I'm locked in. So everybody just got their draft picks. Jamar has a third draft pick. Josh has
5.
number 5, and I think I'm cursed with getting a number 1 draft pick. Like all my years in fantasy, I would say I at least got the number 1 draft pick 5 to 7 times. And I've been playing since... Huh?
Out of how many?
I've been playing since high school, so like 2015, 2016 was like my first year, I think. So one of those 2 years, and then we're in 2024. So what is that? How many years is that? 8? No, not tripping. 9 years?
9.
No, that's
it's like
9.
9 years, right?
Yeah,
9 to 8.
So yeah, so like at least like 5 to 7 times in like whatever league I'm in.
That's crazy.
And then out of in the CBFFL, I've had it 3 out of 4 times. You know, the 4th time I had the number 3 pick. So I feel like I'm cursed with it, bro. I don't know how. Like I dead don't know how I keep getting that shit, bro.
See,
Just keep it.
It's all about perspective. You should think about it like you have practice with getting the first picks. You know what to do and what not to do since you had the pick so many times. Think about how you fucked up your team.
I've never fucked up my team.
Nah, you start because you remember you gotta learn the game. Everybody fucked up their team before, man. Don't do that. Everybody fucked up their team before.
Fucked up your team is like past tense. So that's like end of the season gauge type thing. Like, did you fuck up your team by the end of the season? No, I didn't fuck up my team.
But you can fuck up your team during the draft too. You think so? You don't?
I mean, you can't. I think that you can have a bad draft.
Yeah. And that's what I mean by fucked up your team.
I'm thinking just like at the end of the season, like you fucked up your team along the way by like not making moves or making the wrong moves, shit like that.
Well, that goes a part of it. When I'm saying fucked up your team, I'm talking about either. So one year you could have fucked up your team by doing a bad draft, but you saved it by how you managed it. Another season you could have had a good draft, but you fucked up by how you managed it. You can go from there.
Yeah, I think I messed up during my draft last season by the wide receivers that I picked.
But you but you were the 3rd pick though.
I was the 3rd pick. But so I really can't speak on like the first shit though. But I mismanaged it by like taking certain wide receivers like Odell, Michael Thomas. I just because Odell, like they had a rookie receiver coming in. I wasn't expecting him to really be the main target. I'm thinking they might choose a veteran. And so I was thinking like Odell be the number 1 option there. I was wrong because they still ran the ball so much. And then you had Michael Thomas, who I don't really blame him. I'm not really blaming Derek Carr as much either. It's really just Pete Carmichael and what's his name, the head coach of the Saints. What's that nigga's name? Dennis Allen. I'm like, bro, we haven't made the playoffs one time since Sean Payton left. So clearly, it's not a player problem. It's a coaching problem. And so I'm not high on the coaching there. So Michael Thomas is still a free agent too. Yeah. There's a lot of free agents still. Like Stephon Gilmore's still a free agent too.
Yeah, I'm hoping the Giants go pick him up.
Justin Simmons, rest name. Yeah, he's still a free agent.
The Giants need to make some moves. They can leave Michael Thomas. I mean, I'll take Michael Thomas obviously, but
I hope he don't go there.
You can go.
He could have been the vet, huh?
You can go to us.
Where Julio at? Julio still on your team or not? Okay, yeah.
Julio didn't retire.
I think
he didn't retire. He didn't officially retire.
Oh, no, he's not on my team anymore though.
Y'all have Smith, Brown, and who else? Nobody else? We talked about this before, but I don't remember if you had anybody else. Y'all, Quez is gone. I don't know
drafted Smith, N.A. Smith.
Who?
A receiver from what was it?
You don't know.
Mississippi State, I think. Or no, Texas A&M.
Okay.
And then there's some other people there.
Okay. Did y'all see y'all team's preseason game?
No, I didn't get to catch the game, but I heard that like Spencer Rattler and what's the other nigga's name? Like something Rayner. I can't remember his first name. We're actually kind of doing solid. I'm like, that's nice to hear. I'm like, I hope one of y'all end up starting that at some point during the season.
Yeah.
So we either trade Derek Carr or something.
You'll probably get Rattler to start.
I like Rattler. We took him in the 5th round, and I like the pick.
Yeah,
that was a good pick.
Yeah, because he was supposed to be a first rounder the year before.
At one point, like he was projected to be like first rounder. He was like Oklahoma, I think, and so like that, but it kind of like fell off there, and so he was a 5th round pick. But then we also got like Kool-Aid McKinstry as a 2nd rounder. You got another lineman. So I'm like, cool. Like, I know Justin Simmons took a trip to the Saints. He also taking one to the Falcons, too. So I'm like, hey, we could use some safety help back there because we don't have Marcus May anymore, I think. So it's just our only safety right now is Honey Badger.
I mean,
Tyrann Mathieu.
Justin Simmons on the Eagles is not bad.
You already got safeties, though.
We do.
I saw
stop him.
I saw James Bradley saying he was taking some reps at safety.
He is. He's a safety now.
Officially?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was getting to cook too much at cornerback.
Yep.
Yep.
How old is he?
30.
I want to say like
He is?
32, maybe?
No
31?
way.
That's the exact number
James
I was about
Bradbury?
to say. Yeah.
He is 31 or 32.
No way. Is he
That's
really that
crazy.
old?
I was
Yeah.
really thinking 32, maybe.
I was thinking maybe like 28, 29. Let me see. I'm about to look at his age right now.
Yeah, let me know.
He's like
31.
31. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know he was that old.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've been watching the Giants. I haven't watched the Hard Knocks. I should. I've been meaning to, but I just haven't been watching shows at all, really. I mean, actually, I watched Deadpool movie last night, but
You went to the movies?
no, the first one, the first Deadpool. But watching the Giants, and I've really been like really looking at the roster. I've been doing it for about a year, 2 years now, like looking at position battles from preseason, like who we're signing, rumors, and all that, and it makes preseason a lot fucking better, bro. Because I'm looking at McFadden. He's one of our middle linebackers, and he's good. Like last year, I felt like he was doing good. There was room to improve because he missed a few tackles where like he could have made it. But now we got some rookies coming out there making big plays. And I'm like, whoa, is this going to be a discussion? Because whoever wins this is going to start. Will be the second string linebacker behind Okereke, or in like a 4-3, I mean a 3-4 package. They'll both be out there, and it's just like, yo, this is tough. Seeing the running backs, Singletary's going to get it, but seeing the running backs fight for that second spot, and that one is going to be interesting because if they can kick and be explosive, I think they might get some playing time. I don't know, not enough to like fantasy purposes, nothing there. But in terms of like just watching as a Giants fan, is like, ooh.
I don't believe him at all when he said that. He said, not for fantasy. I don't believe you at all.
I said, like in terms of me drafting?
Not drafting.
Or picking them up?
At some point in the season, Jamar picked up more Giants players.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. It's because of the
it's definitely
things I'm
happening,
seeing
what you should say.
now.
Yeah.
It's
keep watching them, bro. Keep watching them.
Come on, dog. That's how you find the diamond in the rough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go ahead and get your diamond.
And you ain't find out one yet.
Find a rock.
Watching the Giants.
Look, no. The weeks I started Wandell Robinson, that was good. That was a diamond. Time.
He found a shiny rock.
That was a listen. You got to think about it like this. Think about this, right? The waiver wire needed work, and that's why we made adjustment this season, right? 2 years ago, it was bad. No, nothing was being changed. It was late in the season, so if you pick somebody up off of free agency, most likely you'll be lucky if they gave you 5 points or something. So find some player that can give you 10 plus off of that free agency. That's a win. Now free agency changed. Well, not really changed, but like how the league is set up, it changed. Now it's going to be a little bit different. But at that time, finding someone at that value, that was a pretty okay pick. Like it's not going to freaking league winner, but it was definitely a good one. But that's how you find players like Puka Nacua. Probably did the same thing with the Rams. He found that. And I got to look at other teams, and I have been looking a little bit, but obviously I'm going to focus on the Giants more because that's my team. Another dude, Drew Phillips, slot corner. Oh my gosh, can't wait to see him play.
Do you want to get the defense in the draft?
Some weeks, maybe.
No, I said you're going to like draft the Giants defense.
I actually thought about it. Going against the Vikings?
Yeah.
Going against the Vikings is possible.
Okay.
It's possible.
I like that for you.
I love it for you.
Word. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
You know, so supportive, bro.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Y'all get y'all some friends like this, man. I swear.
Right. How do y'all feel about some of the recent changes in the league? Because it's been active all season.
You want
I like
first?
them. I like them.
I never hear no complaints from Josh, bro.
Nope,
I literally never hear none from him.
Nope. I just want to win. That's it.
Yeah. Me, I'm not a big fan.
Which one? All of them.
Shit. The kick return.
Mm-hmm.
So they added where you get what 0.1
Per yard.
As a kick returner. That one it's like not something I would vote for, but now that it's here, all the rules, don't get me wrong, all the rules is not like I want to lead the league is bad like that. It's just like I don't know if I would have did that. Same thing with the other one. I don't know if I would have did the same thing. But anyways, going back to this. So the kick return thing, I'm like, it's okay. Last year I had a player that was returning kicks and that would have been nice, but I don't know. I got to see how it plays out. It's uncomfortable, but it's probably just because it's change.
Change is uncomfortable.
The kicker, that one, I was like, oh, that's like, I think you did it to not have people bench their kicker and things like that. You don't have to say if that's the reason or not.
I'll tell you, no. The reason why was because, the reason why I did that is because I don't think people thought highly of kickers. Not because people were benching him, but I just think like nobody really put thought into like, damn, I need a good kicker. Really, it's just let me just get a kicker for this week. He might give me points. So like now, kickers are getting slightly more points, and so you would because of the decimal, it's going to be by decimals instead, almost like a running back basically. So it's going by decimal now. So you could have like 6.4. Like if a kicker made no, you wouldn't get 6.4. You get 7.4 because you get 1 if you make it, and then you get points per yardage also. So a 64 yard will be worth 7.4 points. So like now you're getting those decimals, and then but like anything that's under I
think it was 39-0 or 1.
No. If you're kicking a kick that's under 20 yards,
okay,
it will be less than 3 points though. So anything under that was less than 3, and anything above is over 3 or further.
So anything less than how many you said?
Anything less than a 20-yard kick
and you miss leads to losing points.
Well, any kick you no. A kick that's 20. What is it? 0 to I think it's like 0 to 20 something or 0 to 30 something. You lose a point. If it's like 40s, like in the 40s, I think you lose a half a point. And 50 and like further, you don't lose a point for that.
This is if you miss.
If you miss, yes.
And if you make it, you obviously don't lose any points if you
no.
Okay.
But you get less points if it's under 20 yards, though. A 20-yard kick.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good.
So that was, I don't know. Like I feel
different.
like that's part of.
Like
it is
that.
different. It's part of football, you know. So if that kicker the kicker is missing and can potentially cost you your game.
But it's always been like that, though. I don't think it's always been like. I don't know. I don't know if it's standard a missed kick is a minus point. I think it was always by yardage, though.
I don't know the exact ruling, but
I think it was always like yardage. It was a certain amount of yards that if you miss a kick, you will lose points. But if it wasn't, like if it was past a certain amount of yards, you don't lose points. So I think it's always been like that. I'm gonna check. I think
you always lose a point if you miss the kick. I think you lose 1 point, maybe 1-3, maybe.
No, you lose 1.
Yeah, 1.
I believe it's 1.
So them late games, kicking from 50 yards out.
Well, I had it at -1 last season where any kick was, but I'm checking right now.
I mean, I got my kicker in mind.
Yeah, it's not like gonna be crazy different. But
no. So that's what it was. If you miss a field goal from 0 to 39 yards, it's -2 points. If you miss a field goal from 40 to 49 yards, it's -1 point.
Okay.
So anything 15 back was a minus. So yeah.
Okay. And now the most you can lose is just 1
point.
Okay.
Oh,
but it was 1 point last season also. It was just 1 point for all kicks missed.
Okay. Still.
So it really ain't much change besides you gain. The only thing that's different is really just you have the opportunity to gain more points as a kicker.
What was the other? Oh, the franchise tag. That's a new rule where I just realized what it was applied for last year. That's because I didn't read any of the rules. I just said no, I don't want to do that shit, and then kept it pushing. thinking that most people would do that. But it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. So it is different. We're gonna see how it goes. But I can work with it though. I can work with it because
none of the change. Well, in my opinion, I don't think none of the changes are so drastic. Yes, there is some change, but there's small change. Like I don't think that like the returner one. I don't think it's going to be as much of a difference. I think like some players might be slightly better, but I don't think it's going to be like a Tyreek Hill that's going to be returning back there. They're probably going to put like maybe some other. I think they got some other fast white boy. I can't remember his name. I think on the Dolphins, but I think he might be returning. Berrios? No, he's not fast. It's somebody else. That's their returner. It's somebody else that they got new. I'm telling you right now, it was some new dude. They got some new dude, and I think that might be.
But that was their returner like last year.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's the same person,
year, bro.
I don't know. I don't know who. I don't know anything about the Dolphins rosters. But yeah, Braxton Berrios was one of the returners from last year. Dolphins. But I think it's going to be good for players who like flex options because okay, maybe I might could start a returner or somebody like a third wide receiver who might get returner points, shit like that. So. And then you got what else changed? The bench spot changed.
It's still him.
Oh, so Braxton?
Yeah.
Still returning? Okay. And then we had the bench spot that changed from 6 to 5.
Yeah.
Oh, and okay. And also the reason why I did the returner shit also was to it was the second part of like trying to make the waiver wire more active, so people have more people to choose from. And then so the reason, and then the bench spot was literally the same reason. I said I've been listening over the past years, like ever since we implemented a 12-year, talking about damn people always talking about damn, but I didn't really know nobody to choose this and that. So I'm like, okay, for this season, test it out. Seeing like I'm testing out some of these changes, see how they go over, and I put that rule into place. And so now by the end of it, like near the end of the season, we'll see. But it calls for a new strategy for each team now. So now like. People used to be able to hold on to certain players. Maybe they try to take a player from somebody else so they don't get them that week, that was a strategy. Now, I mean, you could still do that, but it's not going to be to the extent of last year. And so now, like, really the new strategy is like, damn, what player should I prioritize on my bench? Because, like, okay, he plays next week and I'm going to need him for next week. But if I drop him, somebody might pick him up. And so there's going to be a new strategy on how to utilize your bench this year. I got to see how well it goes over this year. If not, we might end up putting it back to 6, something like that. So I'm gonna see how that works out. How'd you like that? Can you say anything on that though?
This was another one I would have kept the same. I was really going to focus on those matchups late in the year to take advantage because people have done that to me. And I was like, all right, now it's time to get my lick back now that I'm aware of it, that people are doing this.
Last season?
Yeah.
During your 5-9 season?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I can get my lick back. Like, niggas like Devontae. Oh, my God.
That's not even a rivalry, really, yo. He be just whooping that ass.
No, niggas like Devontae will take a player I need just cause. Even if I don't play him that week. So
I don't think you would ever get over on him during that because him and Em are always the most active players on the waivers. Yes. Like every year.
Yeah. And them niggas wake up early.
Right. So I don't think you would ever.
Job.
He said they say for their job.
It'd be like the waiver wire open.
As soon as the waiver wire open there, bro. Making trades. Everybody sleeps. Like when they sleep, we eat.
Yep. It'd be like 5 a.m.
Yeah, bro.
This team picked up this player. I'm like, damn, bro. What the fuck?
Nah, but for me, like, so my cousin was in our league. He's been in the league since the beginning. He's one of the original 7 members. So he's not returning for this season. Now, a lot of people probably don't even care because he really didn't do anything. His best record out of these years was 7-7. So he never had one season where he finished over 500. But he was also the loser of last year. And he was supposed to do his obligation. He was supposed to come back in Jersey and do it. And he told me he was going to. He never did. Now, he was in school at one point in an out of state. And so I was just waiting for him to come back to state. It was part of the rules. Like when they get back to state, That's when we'll do it, so we can record it and shit like that. And because I wanted to do a certain way, but he wasn't here for that, and he told me that since like he was working an internship and now he got a job, he said he's out of country right now. And so he's like, yeah, I'm sorry, my job, so I don't even know when I'll be back in the States. I'm just like, damn. So I was dead thinking, like, what am I? Like, I'm like, I'll have to talk to all the owners now. I'm like, because I don't even know what to do. I'm like, if he went to stay, like, he probably gonna have to like have somebody suspend him. Like, do people want him back in the league? He might get fined or shit like that. I'm like, something will have to happen if he plays again, because he would still have to do it, his obligation. But like, I was gonna talk to everybody, but then I was just like, and I just asked him, like, do you want to be in the league still? And he was like, I guess not. This is not just some other stuff. I'm just like, damn. But him not doing it back really messed up a lot of stuff for me, because like, one, schedules are already out. Schedules are already out. Draft picks are already out, and so now I had to find a replacement for him. And I wasn't gonna redo the schedule. I'm just gonna have to fill that person in for everybody's schedule. But I already physically made the schedules and posted them out. So now I'm gonna have to redo those to put the new person out. And then it messed up my stat sheets because he was placed, like, the way I had the stat sheets placed was like, I had the original people first and all the newcomers last when it comes to like, it was just easier to format that way with certain formulas. So I had to redo the stat sheets over now. Now it's not gonna take as long because like I have templates basically, so it'll just make it easier. But it really just like, it's kind of like, damn, you mess up a lot of stuff. Now I'm gonna have to like redo. It's literally like every stat sheet at this point, and so it goes properly and shit like that too. It's just like, I wish I had known this earlier on so I could have done this, because the league, when was the championship, like January?
Yeah, it was
like,
in January.
In January, so like it's September right now, right? No, it's August. I'm sorry, it's August right now. That's hella months in between. If I would have known, like you could have told me this way sooner. If like it was just like bullshit. I'm like, damn. So that messed up a lot of shit for me. Now I gotta redo a lot of stuff. Like, it wasn't my plans to do this. So it's kind of like, damn, kind of threw off all the plans I wanted to do for certain like other shit. Not even just pertaining to the league, pertaining to whatever else I got going on in life. I'm like, damn, bro. So now I gotta put that in there and just fix everything with the league and stuff like that.
It could be good for the league, however.
I think it will be.
With Jamar and the Madden leagues that we're in, he's more vocal.
Yes.
So that will add to it. And I was actually just talking to someone else about like people join the league. Ideally you would want someone that is competitive and like sets their roster and active. Someone that talks is a plus.
Yep.
Especially if they're talking shit and willing to trade or willing to just do stuff with their roster, be involved. Yeah. That's really what you're looking for.
You either gotta be like 100% or majority competitive, like a Pape. Like, he's competitive. He don't really say much in the chat, really, but he competitive.
Yeah.
Or you gotta be somewhat competitive and somewhat like talking shit and stuff. But I don't know if you just be talking shit and not competitive though, because if you're not competitive and like niggas not going to like, bro, you just a free win at this point to everybody. And then you damn sure can't be just not talking and not competitive, which was really Nasir. Because like I said, never had a season over 500.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to dish you, cousin, man, but it was just like, damn, like, you was almost a free win to everybody. Like, what? Like, this season, I don't even know what his record was. Maybe 4-10, maybe. I think he was. I know Devontae was, Sakai was, and I think maybe this year was too. And season 4 this year wasn't good. I'm like, damn. And he's lost the league 2 times out of the 3 years. This is our 4th year now.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, bro. Yeah. A loss. So it's just like, yeah. So I honestly believe that my younger brother will be more competitive and like I said, he will talk more. But yeah, that's what the season looked like in terms of fantasy. Is like a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, I'm excited for it though.
Right.
We got what? 3 more weeks until it's week 1.
Draft is the first week, and then we got week 1. Yeah. When does this league start? I mean, NFL start, and that Thursday.
Yeah.
That Thursday. So literally 5 days after Sunday. 5 days after the draft is our first week start.
Yeah. Who are you getting again?
And what?
In the draft?
Are you talking about like my franchise tag?
No. Yeah, franchise tag. No. Your first pick in the draft.
I can't tell you that.
You said it on the podcast.
I never said who my first pick was.
You said it was going to be, what's his name?
No, I didn't. I'm
Josh,
not telling nobody my draft pick is because people still haven't. Oh well, there's no franchise tags in yet. There's a reason why the franchise tags are not in yet. But I can't give out that. That's information. Like as a number one pick, I can't even give that information out now. Usually before it really didn't matter if you were the number one pick. You give out the information like, yeah, you already know this person going first. But I can't give out that information. So
you can. You just don't want to.
So who are you picking first?
Me?
Yeah. And who do you want a franchise tag?
Someone that's in the NFL.
No, but I want the exact person, right? You want the exact person, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't tell you because I still don't even know.
Who you gonna pick?
As in the draft?
Yeah.
I don't know who's gonna be there.
Who you gonna franchise tag?
I don't know. I just got all this information today.
Whose fault was that though?
My agents.
Who's your agent?
Smoke.
Oh, okay. And what does Smoke have like a real name?
Yeah.
What's his real name?
That's his real name.
Oh, what's his last name?
That's it.
What? I didn't hear you say anything.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you say anything. Smoke what?
The little head bob? What?
That's just it. It's just Smoke.
Smoke give head or something like what?
Whoa.
You said the head, so I know like that meant.
See?
He said head bob. I know like.
You on that freaky time, man. You on that freaky time. That's just how he go.
Why you saying freaky time while smiling? Like, yeah, he on that freaky time. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy.
It's funny.
Nigga look happy, like, yeah, he on that freaky time. Yeah. You crazy.
Sometimes it's just funny. You just gotta laugh at things like that, you know? And it's funny because I was talking to someone the other day and I'm like, yo, you gotta let people's action show you what you really mean, what they really mean. Because they can say everything in the world, but they gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day. Right? So don't waste your energy trying to convince other people of something to do. Don't try to convince other people to do something they don't want to do. And hearing niggas argue with you, I'm like, you know this nigga not gonna change his mind. Why are you fucking wasting your energy, your time and energy doing this when you could be doing something else? Like, I don't know, relaxing, eating, going for a walk or something. Like, you wasting bad energy on something that is not gonna change. And even if there's a chance, if that person don't want to do it, just, hey, okay, that's what you showing your character. That's what you want to do. Just leave it alone, man. Just leave it alone.
It's funny that you're saying that too, because like, I think, like, that's what I believe. Like, you need a person like that to be commissioner, though. Like, who's standing their ground. Like, yeah, niggas, you got a lot to say, but this is what's gonna be implemented right here. This is what's gonna be said. This is what's gonna be done. Yeah. Because no offense to you, they made you quit. We was like, cause I know it went on for years. There's a lot of shit like that too. It went on for years and all that stuff. And like, you were tired of hearing that point, but
and COVID.
I'm not letting that shit happen to me though. Like, niggas can never have me feeling that way. I'm like, fuck, bro, y'all doing too much. Fuck, I can't even do this no more. I'm the right person to do that. Like, Jamar really not gonna go do the back and forth and shit like that. He's like, fuck it, whatever, you got it, bro. That's what Jamar. Y'all got the right one with me though. I'll be here for that. So that's what I think you need. Like, you need that type of person in positions like that. I'm cool with it. Like I said, I'm here. Fine. I'll take the criticism. I'm fine. That's what comes with the commissioner, though. Like, you gotta, like, everybody has an opinion, and you gotta hear him out. Yeah, I'll hear you. Yeah, but just cause I hear don't mean is that action what you're saying is gonna be taken into place though. Sometimes, like I said, like sometimes people can't see the vision though for what needs to get done. Like, there's a lot of like I said, a lot of opinions, but like y'all don't see the vision where I need to take this league to. And to keep it running and keep it, and have like nice change where people might like. Some change might not be liked. Like you said, you didn't like some of the changes. which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
League still going though. Shit still got to get done though. Commissioner still got a commission.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
Nah, that's
Hey,
true.
niggas could call the commissioner Stalin. They can call him arbitrary. League still gonna get ran though. Simple as that. And guess what? People that saying that, they still here.
Fair enough.
Come on now. Preach.
No, you are, but it's to an extent though, because when too many things change, people will get fed up and then they'll go. So you didn't do some of the suggestions that were offered to you, but do you think if the suggestions that Emmett were trying to make to the league that were drastic, that you disagreed with, that you would have stayed there long term?
Wait, say one. I'm sorry. Repeat that one more time.
So I said you said no to the suggestions, but like
I didn't say no. I told him that he actually he can. I told him if he wanted to present them to the league, whatever he could. That's what I told him. And he said he wanted me to wait until after I did all my off season shit. But I told him like, yo, just do it. But he said he wanted to wait till after me. So I just got to text him like I'm done with the all season shit really. So go ahead.
That's new information to me. But so some of the suggestions that you were making were pretty drastic to the league, right? Now, if he was commissioner and he did something like that you didn't like, do you think over it and he kept making changes like this that you just didn't like, you think you would have stayed in the league?
It depends on how drastic they were, though. Like I said, it does to an extent. You're right. Like to an extent, if there's so much change and it's happened, people will not like it, and I agree with you on that. Which is why I would never do. I don't try to make changes so drastic. And if it is something so drastic like the franchise tag shit, like I mean, I would put shit like that to a vote. But if it's something like that so drastic and it's just a change, I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe this is not the league for me anymore. Which is fine. Like if anybody felt like if that's the case, then go ahead. If you wanted to leave, you sure. I'm like, nobody's irreplaceable to me. Like the leagues, like I said, the league still gotta go on. Now, the only time where the league feel like could have fell apart at one point was really during the first season with the Bruce and Lopez trade when Pez vetoed his trade and he was trying to and then my Bruce told him like, yo, you said like the rules, like I didn't understand the whatchamacallit shit, like the extended window, which I went to go ask you about. So that's why I really had to tell, because if I forced that trade through, I said everybody was like, yeah, they probably wouldn't want to be in the league anymore and shit like that too. So that was really like the only time. Now,
it was the first season though, so like it's not a history of like unknown things happening to this one person that just keeps getting like over and over and over.
Now I will say like with the bench rule, this is probably the most I've heard like most owners talk and shit like that about it. And it was Emmett and really Chris probably really wasn't going to say anything, but I think he like did emphasize the message or like the message or some shit like that. But it was just funny to me because it was like those three, and I'm like, damn, like I remember when Brian and Lopez, you say, yo, that's my posse. But like it was just really, to be honest, really just them three. And when that rule changed, I don't have a confirmation on this, but it's what I feel that when that rule had went into place, whatever went on their group chat, I think they had like, talked about it, because there were some rule changes before or like stuff that was up to vote that some people wouldn't even vote on, or like I had to put this shit up twice because nobody was voting and shit like that, and nobody was saying anything when I put the rule out and shit like that, when it was voted on, no one was saying anything like, oh, was this put to vote, was this put to vote. But when I had made that change, it was like, oh, was this put to vote? I'm like, damn, like some of y'all wasn't even doing all these polls anyway, so now y'all want to speak on shit like that. I'm like, it was funny to me. But it's not the first time I made rule changes without a vote though, which is like, it was nothing new. I've made rule changes before, and most of them were to stop like loopholes into shit, or like people cheating, or I can't really say it was cheating. It was just like, you shouldn't really be like, I can't believe niggas is doing shit like that. But literally majority of the rules in the league were put into place by me. They weren't voted on. And like, this is not a secret, anything. It's literally in, like, if you look in the rules, you can look at your own, like, did I vote on that or not? No, like, this was put into place by me. Like I said, like, sometimes people don't see the vision, but I got to as commissioner. And simple as that.
Yeah. Crazy. There's some leagues that don't even have any rules.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
they just play, and
Some shit don't got like no
just
vetoing
go.
either. Which is
different leagues.
Yeah, to be honest, like I don't really like the no veto shit. Like if a trade is a trade, just goes through, because like if somebody is intentionally just giving players to somebody because like their season is over, like it kind of takes the competitive shit out of it.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like, damn, this person don't care about this team, so he's just taking all the players from him to win the whatchamacalls. Like how's that competitive?
Yeah.
Like if you had like somebody like remember when Pape and Chris did that trade in your league and they traded back right after?
Yeah.
It was kind of like, what? Like y'all helping other people out?
Yeah.
Like nah, ain't no helping or shit in this league, in our league. That's why like I said that's why I always say like I always want like people to think for themselves in this league when it comes to like voting and shit like that. Like do what you want to do. And when people try to say like when I remember Brian and him was saying like, oh, I was like I'm helping you, or like you're like I was trade raping you, I got over on you and shit like that, or I'm doing whatever else, I'm talking with these other people to do certain shit cause my posse. I'm like, bro, I'm not in no league to help somebody else win. I'm here to take money from y'all and win. And I'm not cheating to do it, but I ain't cheating nothing. Like I'm doing it by the book, by the rules too. There's no cheating around here. Like there's not one point. Like, people might think otherwise. I'm like, oh, you're doing this because you want to win. I'm like, I'm not doing this because I want to win, bro. Like I might put change in a league to see the league moving a different way. I ain't cheating.
But I feel like
What?
I feel like you would also be like, it may look like they're teaming up, but like if you were in like Brian's position and when your trade kept getting vetoed, you would be like, it looks like they're teaming up, but I know that's not actually going on. They just happen. Actually, you'll be more willing. I don't know actually what you would do, but I feel like you'll be more open to the idea of like it just happened that they all just happen to agree like they're not teaming up, and you would think that everybody's just trying to win. Some people don't always think like that, and they're like, you know what? See, this just proved my point that like they're just working together, and it like I said, it could just happen to be that they all agreeing on the same thing, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're teaming up. So I don't know. And when you see repeating instances, when you have that mindset and you see repeating things over and over and over again, it's just.
I mean, I know the reason why Brian felt that way is because like one, like I said, so we had like it was different friend groups in your league.
Yeah.
Like so it was really I knew everybody you knew all them from playing 2K and shit like that. So you got them into the league, but those were really like my friends though, like because they were my grade. And then you had like Brian Pez and like Christian who were in the league, and then usually like anything I would say, like Chris just coming to chat doing whatever shit like you know how Chris be in the chat sometimes, and so he thinking that like that's like I'm influencing them or I'm telling them to do this. Now I will say, before you had implemented that rule one year when I was talking about like, oh, you couldn't like talk to people about veto and trades and shit like that, everybody was doing that. Like when the trade would go through, niggas would talk about the trade in the chat and outside the chat too. And so niggas was like, oh, veto that trade, that's a bad trade. Niggas was doing that. But after that, it was none of that. Like I wasn't going to people like, yo, veto this trade and shit like that. So when Brian kept getting his trade vetoed, he was saying like, oh, I'm telling them to do that. I'm like, I ain't telling none of them, bro. I'm really not telling them.
It just looked like it though.
But remember, I was a pest in that league also. Yeah, I had niggas was arguing with me. I'll be just nonstop. Nonstop. You know what I mean, Ja? You know what I mean?
For me, for that, like in that league, it was really, since it started off so casual. Yeah, that's where everything started to go downhill. But if we started from the jump, like these are the rules and this is how we're going to go about it, I definitely would have ran differently. Plus, around the COVID time too was tough. So it's like, if those two didn't happen, I probably would still be commissioner doing things like that. But honestly, I'm glad not being commissioner because I can just chill and just let y'all niggas handle that. All I gotta do is worry about my team. I ain't gotta text 4 or 5 niggas trying to investigate something. I can just do what I gotta do and just play fantasy football. Just play. Best decision of my life, really.
But you the shadow commissioner in your league though.
Not really. Not really.
Now.
It's more
because I remember one time saying I still got something back. That's what you said, but you the shadow commissioner, bro.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But that's not the case. That's not the case. It's more so like an ear.
So what have y'all been doing in y'all league now? Like what, y'all having any changes in your league? Or Rohan's league now?
Just teams, players. That's about it. Like
y'all adding more people or no?
Yeah, like 2 people left, and we got 2 new people. Well, 1 returning and 1 new person.
Who left?
Emmett and Chris.
Really?
Yeah, Garcia.
Oh, Garcia.
Not Camas. Yeah.
Why did Garcia leave?
He said he felt like he conquered the league.
He did, bro. Me, Josh literally told you, bro.
Wait, that was the one he had 6?
Yeah.
No, he has
4?
He has 3 rings.
Yes, bro. It was late. It was Pape, Emmett, and Garcia were the only people in Devontae.
Yeah.
Who had 1, but it was always those.
Chris. The people you just named, they all had 2, and then Chris was the first person to get 3.
Yeah, but I'm saying those people were always winning though. It was always the same people winning. We literally told you that, bro.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah. He was like, nah, bro. Like, I'm really so competitive. I'm like, bro, if it's the same people winning, it's not as competitive.
But there's a chance that one of those 4 teams are winning. I mean, like, if you look at anything, there's a lot of teams that continually go to the finals and shit like that. Like, they're good, but other teams can compete and possibly pull off an upset. But
one of those 4.
I agree with him. He definitely did conquer y'all league
by having 3.
What, 3?
3,
yes.
And 2, like 3 other people have 2. I feel like you should give the person a chance to defend their title to see if they can get 3. But it's like you playing someone, you finally get the one up. It's like, oh, I'm not playing anymore.
So I mean, I got 3.
Hey man, if he felt like he wanted to retire that league because he felt like he did everything,
yeah,
then hey, and that's how he feel.
And then another thing I don't get is you getting paid. You're getting paid to win. So if you're really like nice like that, he's definitely up.
He probably want like more competition
over getting paid.
Yeah. So
I mean,
listen, this is a good example right here because it just happened. There's some soccer player who's on Real Madrid. He just got offered $1 billion to play in some, I think it was in Qatar or something like that, or Saudi Arabia. Yeah. I don't think Saudi Arabia. It might be Qatar. He got offered like $1 billion to play, but it's not more competitive than than whatever Real Madrid plays in La Liga.
Yeah.
But most likely he's going to stay in La Liga.
Yeah,
someone else turned it down. Not Neymar. What's his name? What's that nigga's name? He played on PSG. Black dude.
Mbappe.
Mbappe. No, he got offered a lot of money to play over there. Yeah, Mbappe. It's him.
It's a dark skin guy, or
he's not dark skin. No, he's like
okay. Yeah,
like he's like he got offered to pay. He got offered a lot of money to be over there. He ain't go though. He went over to Real Madrid to play, and that's a more competitive league, more prestige league. So maybe he wants that. Maybe he's like, fuck it. Like, yeah, I might get paid. I want to go be competitive though.
There's a difference though.
And what? That was a good comparison, Jeff. Well, you agree, Josh, right?
Yeah, but
not really, because he has to physically be at wherever those soccer games are being played. Like, he's not going to be able to like be on one team on Monday and then be on a different team on Tuesday and just play games over and over. I'm talking about these soccer players.
But you're getting paid more money and it's less competitive.
But exactly, he has to commit to one team. Okay. To get either the money or play competitively. In fantasy football, niggas is in 2 leagues all the time. Yes, it doesn't change your schedule really.
But the thing is, this is your league. 3.
Huh?
He could be in 3 right now. You just don't know.
That's true.
And like, this is the free money league.
He probably feels like y'all league is on rookie mode, like in terms of Madden. And like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, we can, like, oh yeah, you keep winning, like, you're winning though. So like, even though you're a rookie, but I'm like, it's not as competitive. Like, yeah, it's a guaranteed win at this point, bro. So man, he needs to up the difficulty.
Yeah, like playing. Let's do it like this: Apex. You playing rank? Are you trying to get better in rank? You gotta play better players. Right.
Yeah.
Like he might be big fish, but just a little pond in y'all league.
Look, yeah, shark.
Right. If he got 3.
Hey, agree to disagree. If I ever get to there, maybe I'll have a different mindset. But to me, I'm just thinking about this is $550 that you can get every however many times he wins a championship.
Okay, but look,
or however much the pot's going to be. So if you only invest in $50, I don't remember how long. Let's say he's been in the league, what, 5 years? $50, $250. He put $250 in to just playing in this league.
Yeah.
If he won 3 times, that's all that bread you're getting. You're up. Think about it like that.
I wasn't
You're
thinking
up.
about that.
Oh,
I'm thinking about it. But
you thinking about the 5 years getting winning like that?
Nah, I was just thinking about something on what your league, but keep going.
Oh, but anyways, you'll be up all time. So it's like you just keep building on that. You would have to go on like not win the championship for like however many years to go negative. So it's like,
okay.
I don't know.
But when would y'all get tired of him winning? Because you can't stop the 4. But you got 4 sharks, 1 great white. The rest are like hammerhead sharks.
Minnows.
Like
the rest is minnows in the league.
And then you got like
sharks and
Nemo.
minnows.
You got Nemo.
Right.
Hey,
Damn,
so
why did Emmett leave?
he wanted PPR.
Well, he has
And
2,
y'all
right?
didn't put PPR?
He has 2, right? 2 rings.
Yeah.
Oh, now y'all have a chance.
There
Oh,
you go.
oh yeah,
There you
there
go.
you.
So now somebody
Why y'all
damn.
mad about that?
Y'all let the most competitive people leave the league. Damn. Y'all really didn't. Was it a vote?
No.
Well, now you got two real big sharks.
So that broke the hump on the camel's back. Not putting that PPR.
Hey.
Wait, Rohan just said he not changing it, or like
Yeah.
how that?
Yeah.
Damn, not
got
even
less
half
sharks now.
PPR.
You got less sharks.
Yeah, I feel Eminem on that. I'm like, damn, because like I told you before, I just feel like non PPR is kind of outdated. Damn,
Well, actually, I would.
that's more arbitrary. Eminem's calling me arbitrary. I'm like, that's more of a that's more of like a standard practice now, like with PPR and type shit. I feel like that's really the standard now. I think non PPR shouldn't be called like standard anymore.
I don't.
I think
I'm
think more leagues do not a PPR than like non PPR.
Yeah, it's just the thing about PPR is just like it's just the screens, like a bubble screen. You can lose yard but get points for that.
So why did you vote for full PPR?
I voted for a full PPR because it's.
That's yo, Jamar really be conscious. He be going against his own word, bro. It's crazy.
I just started thinking about something else. My fault. Let me focus.
It was either half PPR or full PPR, and you voted for full PPR.
Yeah, because I didn't want really either. But if I had to pick one of the two, I'll just go with the full PPR and just go like that.
Yeah, that's funny to me, man. That's funny.
I'd rather just go like that.
At least you still got some competition.
So who did y'all add? Who's the two people y'all added?
Markel, he was part of the league before, and then Raquan. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's really up to anybody. I think I think it's gonna be Pape.
It's gonna be either Pape or who else?
Devontae's the only other one person who others. He only has one, but I think Pape probably gonna take that.
I mean, there's still new people in the league that's only been like there 3 years. It's Raquan's first year, so we don't know like if he is gonna win or not. But that's really how leagues go. People come and go. You can't help it. But
yeah, people do come and go.
You had Patrick Mahomes and who else?
I'm gonna lie, I wouldn't have, because the two most competitive people left, and now I'm like, damn, now I finally got a chance to actually win.
That's what I'm saying, though.
But like
on the,
I'm surprised. Like, is Kamas in that league?
yeah,
I'm surprised Kamas didn't leave.
I'm surprised he didn't leave either.
Now, if Pape left,
then he would have.
That's a guarantee.
Yeah.
You lucky Pape didn't leave, bro. Nah, you're lucky Pape didn't leave. I'm telling you right now, if Pape left, Chris would have been gone too.
Because Juan is in the league and he's friends with them. I feel like friends are what
he would have told Juan he was leaving. Damn, then you would have three. And Mom probably could have stayed, but
if you lost Emmett, you're 50-50 with Chris.
Yeah,
you lose Pape.
It's 100% guaranteed, bro. It's 100. I'm telling you right now, you lucky that if Pape leave, bro, that's bad.
Two more.
Hey, I feel like
Then you really got a chance.
Huh?
Then you really got a chance.
I always got a chance.
No, you don't.
No, the
I
hell you
always got a
don't.
chance.
As long as Christian, Emmett, and Papa were in that league, you never had a
Why
chance.
are y'all saying it like no one else can win
Because nobody
It was
else
only
won.
4 people that won that league since the beginning.
in that span?
No, since the beginning.
No, you said
We
ever
talked
since
about
the
this.
beginning.
Yes.
It was
But
Devontae.
leagues change all the time.
Jamar, you've
Nah.
had multiple people in that league and only 4 people have won.
We went through the list.
Okay, but look, things can change.
But it hasn't though, which is the thing.
Just because it
hasn't.
has it doesn't mean it can't happen.
Okay, look.
But we're talking about in your league history.
Yes.
Not what might happen in your league. We're talking about what has happened.
Yes.
It's been the same thing over and over.
Yes, I'm not denying that.
So
And
how
that's
many
what we're
years?
talking about. That's the only thing me and Josh were talking about.
And
So how
I'm
many years
saying
has it been
things
going?
Can change.
Okay, how many years has it been
And
going?
we're not disputing that.
8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
That's how many years it's been.
Yeah,
Wait.
probably 9.
6,
Go ahead and do it.
9. This will be
9.
It's been the same
our
4 people.
10th season. Oh
And
shit!
the same 4.
Yeah.
Now there's more of a chance that something can change now because
You lost
2 of y'all
the
winners,
big dogs.
the big dogs are gone.
Hey.
That's 5 chips
But
combined
that's the
going
only
right
reason
there.
it's going to change. Because you lost them.
That's 5 chips right there combined.
Not
gone.
necessarily.
What?
Not
This is your 9th year,
necessarily.
right? You said.
This is actually gonna be our 10th. I just peed.
So who was the other person? If
It was Devontae with 2.
Oh, he has 2?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Pape
okay.
with
2, 3.
Yeah.
So now you got 5 gone and 4 still remaining. So
Yeah.
wow, that's actually crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't going to change.
You don't know
There was a
that.
chance.
You don't know that.
It was 10%.
Look.
It could have, but my money on was it was still being the same thing.
Yeah,
that's
and-
what I bet
And
on.
that's the beauty of it. There's underdog stories. You know what I mean? Underdog stories. Like, oh,
Shit.
these 4 are gonna win. Like, that's why I'm gonna put my money on it.
Look
Like,
at y'all was an underdog.
There ain't no damn
and then they was
underdog.
the odds, bro, that y'all had to beat.
hey,
They
and
was
that's what I'm
the
saying.
odds.
Anything could have happened. Emmett said he's like, oh, I'm focusing more on PPR. I'm assuming that he stayed. He could have slacked off to the point where Pape and Emmett missed the playoffs last year. So that gives a chance for other people to get a ring.
And the same person still won.
But I'm just saying it opens the door up for that.
It opens the door, but then you
And,
still got...
and that person closed it right back in
you
your
got
face.
one of the 4 still in the
With 2,
championship.
did Devontae make it?
Yeah, I think he
So
made
2
it.
of the 4.
Yeah.
How many people you make y'all playoffs? Oh, 4, I'm assuming, because of 10 man.
No, it was actually 6 people.
So they still be
Wow.
working.
Damn, bro.
So
You do have a
so
chance.
y'all really saying that like if they say there is no chance in the future that
I
anybody
say
else can win?
No. I'm not saying there was no chance.
Okay.
It's a low chance.
I'm
Okay,
giving you like
okay.
11.5, maybe
Okay.
10.
Okay.
I was
Maybe
thinking,
eight.
I was thinking
Y'all were
less
saying
percent of that.
chance.
5.
I'm giving him like
3?
under 5. Everybody else under 5.
Y'all sorry. I don't know.
Alright.
What do you
It's
mean,
because like,
hey?
bro, like it was we never saw change when it came to the people who were winning.
It was too consistent.
Yeah, and I like I say, he was completely right to me. Like I felt like I conquered the league. Yeah. If you win it 3 times,
That would
Yeah.
make me. That would hurt.
and if he was like usually a top team every time too, then yeah,
See that? I'll feel hurt.
He wasn't a top team every single time.
most of the time.
He was just getting right in the playoffs. Like there was a few years where he, like even last season, like he was like a game or 2 off from missing the playoffs, barely sneaks in, and then just go on a crazy playoff run. That's really how it works with him. Pape, on the other hand, Pape will dominate throughout the season. Just like that's just how Pape play. Emmett, he will have his. I actually don't remember how Emmett plays.
I remember how
Yes.
he won at one time when he went from literally the bottom of the standing to the top and won.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Oh, he went on a mean win streak. Like to end one season into the next one.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Conquer the league.
But I feel like said when you're doing non PPR and then PPR, like you're researching for 2 different things, and it's like even if you're in multiple leagues, but if they're all PPR, is it easier? I'm like, okay, it still makes the research easier because like now like you're still looking for the same type of things. You're not looking for something different when it comes to non PPR.
What would be different in your research?
So if a player is like for a person that gets like more receptions, like and then you still got the yards to do it, okay, then yeah, like now you're looking for that person like who gets those receptions now. But now, if like say you're taking PPR, that person who's valuable in PPR is not valuable in there. Like say they get like 11 receptions with 30 yards, that's 14 points right there. But if it's non PPR, that's just 3 points. That's what I'm saying.
It's lower scoring definitely than PPR, but the same things for the people that you're going against.
That's
like,
researching for like when it comes to searching for players, you're looking for different things now.
I guess what I'm asking for is players. Like what's a player that would go up in like a standard rather than? I
don't know exact player. I'm saying I just give you a good example though. Okay. Of a imaginary player. Like say 11 receptions, 30 yards.
Yeah.
You're wiping 11 points off the board in non PPR.
Yeah, because all they did was get 30 yards.
And catches.
And the catches, some of them could have been behind the line of scrimmage.
It could have been,
losing yards.
You still caught the ball. A catching is a skill, right? You should get rewarded for a skill, right? Which is, I mean, that's what I said for my league. I still think that catching is skill, you should be rewarded for it. But I gave the opportunity for people to vote, like, how much of a skill do you think of it as? Like, is it worth 1 point or is it worth a half a point? Damn. So, like, did y'all even vote or anything, or just rules just changed by how the commissioner goes?
So far, things were posted, and the rules that are going to get changed are going to get voted on soon, to my knowledge.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's going to get voted on?
No.
Oh.
No. I thought the standard thing was.
Happened?
I thought no.
You thought that was going to get voted on?
I kind of knew. It was up in the air whether it was going to be voted on or not, but I didn't know if it was going to be voted on or not. Like, it was like, oh, are you going to? It's like, oh, maybe. But made the decision.
So what do you give your chances?
That's
yourself?
An important one now.
Of winning?
Yeah, what are your chances?
I like to think it increased.
Yeah, I would like to think of it too. If it's 2 year winners left.
Not only because of the players that left, the teams that left, but just because I feel like I'm getting better at fantasy.
You feel that way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I do.
I'm glad you believe that too.
As I should. I expect y'all to feel the same way.
I love that for you.
Well, I mean,
expect y'all to feel the same way.
We shouldn't have to feel the same way. You shouldn't expect us to feel the same way.
That you got better in fantasy?
No, that you got better.
No, I'm saying about yourselves. Like, y'all should be feel like you're.
It wasn't worded that way.
To yourself, by yourself, for yourself, whatever. Yeah. So we'll see how the season goes. We will see how the season goes. Oh, before we change topics, would you guys leave after 3 rings?
After 3?
I wouldn't leave. I mean, I'm running the league. To be honest, I wouldn't leave though. Even if I was Christian, like I understand how you feel. Like, damn, like if he felt like he conquered it, I wouldn't leave though. I'll still try to win more though.
Yeah. What about you, Josh?
After 3?
Yeah.
What, like 3?
Like if you're a Christian,
but how far apart?
That matters.
Yeah.
What would be for you to leave? Like if it was a 3-peat?
3 in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do feel like I think they're. I mean, I think they're both valid reasons, like him and Emmett to leave. But like that non PPR shit, like at that point, it's kind of like, all right, bro, like that's like I remember I made this comparison before. It's like if the rest of the world is starting to put a 3-point line in, but our league is not putting a 3-point line in now. It's kind of like, bro, like you gotta go with the times, man. If they're not doing that, it's like, okay, maybe I need to find a new league then.
Yeah.
And I think Emmett had a valid reason. Like, it's not PPR. I'm like, it's just not for me anymore.
No, I get Emmett too. Some people I feel like they have valid. Like, I understand why they left the league, and I completely understand. Other people kind of question it.
Does the commissioner take feedback though? Like, does people get feedback to him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, but most of the time, most people are just like, oh, we don't care. I think we're getting more people that are just kind of like a Josh.
Just whatever.
You know what I mean? Like, give their 2 cents, but like, it's not like
that's whatever. Yeah.
I mean, I be taking all feedback in my league. Like I said, I know some would be in form of criticism or whatever, but I mean, I also, like I said, I hear y'all criticism. I mean, the feedback they give, and then like I said, after this season, feedback, or I don't know what I'm doing in the off season before the season starts. I'm like, hear the feedback, and some of the shit. Like, if some of the people keep saying the same things, okay, I'll put it to a vote again. Like, people didn't like. I know some people like the bench shit this year, some people didn't. I'm gonna hear. I already know I'm gonna hear about it again. So I'm gonna hear about it, and if it's really that important, I'm like, okay, put it to a vote or change something back.
Another thing that people don't realize is that it's just staying connected to friends too. With fantasy, it's like staying connected to some friends and like having something to chat about, like during football season, makes the game interesting. That like, I feel like that should also go into your decision making. Like leaving and shit like that, because without fantasy, there's certain people in each league that I'm in 3 that I probably wouldn't even speak to like that unless I saw them randomly. So it's like,
I usually don't usually like being in leagues with like a lot of people I don't know. But sometimes if somebody asks me, like, if I'm like, oh, I need another person, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll be that. I don't really do it as much anymore, but like, I remember when after the season, Brian had left. And then I don't know who else. I don't know. I think some other people. I think Christian had left too. Lopez might have left. And then it's kind of like all these other, like, I remember Chris had invited like 2 people into the league. I'm like, damn, we ain't gonna like maybe put something to a vote or have like other input in the league. I'm like, damn. So I'm like, I don't really know these people. Like, I might know them. I don't know them like that. It's not the same. So I'm like, I don't know. So I'm like, I don't want to be here at this point anymore. I'm like, so y'all can replace me either. Me too. Like, cause like, shit talking to certain people will be fun. I don't really know these people. Like, I'm not saying I don't want to get to know them, but I'm like, I'd rather just shit talk to these people.
Like the friends. That's another thing about like replacement. It's like you can find someone that's gonna be mad competitive, but like you don't really know that motherfucker. You're not really gonna see him. It's not gonna be the same experience in fantasy. Like, I don't know. That's what's the difference between playing with your friends and then just joining some random league online where you can just compete. Like, shit
means more. Like in NCAA football, when you're playing, like when you know these people more, it's kind of like, damn, like, oh yeah, it's just more lit. Like, you could join any online league, but it's not the same because you're not really talking to these people and shit like that. There's nothing between. There's no like rivalry type shit between your friends, stuff like that. It's not the same.
It also opens up like on times to hang out with these friends that you haven't seen in a while. I know football's coming up, and there will be times last season where. If I did have a Sunday, I'll go somewhere, run into some people in the league. We'll start chatting about the leagues. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? And like, then we'll just talk because we're also friends at the same time. But like, that's just, that conversation can go on for mad long. And he's like, yo, y'all like just tag like, oh, I can't believe this player did this, or like, yo, let me get this player. You know what I mean? And like, that's what fantasy is all about at the end of the day, because.
Yeah, that's what I say. I love fantasy. Really, just get people talking. People start talking more in group chat, shit like that.
Shit, I try to. Try to. Talking to the group chat sometimes.
In ours?
Just in more group chat. I'm just bad with it.
No, I'm bad with it.
Yeah. But Josh one of the quiet ones. Josh won't ever be reading nothing, bro. He don't. I forgot. He was so quiet. I literally forgot about him. I was singing Papa. I forget about Josh. Be doing the same shit though. But at least he do be competing sometimes. I won't say last year though. 5-9. No, it was different type of 5-9, right?
Exactly.
Okay, different type of 5-9.
I'm glad the league is starting to know now.
No. If you think it's the same, is not the same thing. No.
Yes.
No, that's being dumb.
It's like.
No, you're being dumb.
No.
It's a different type of 5-9.
No.
Yeah.
Really not.
It really is though. But anyways,
we'll find out this season.
We will find out this season. Anyways, on a different note, we haven't played in a while.
The Quarry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to talk about that.
Yeah, that was on my news too.
Yeah. So we all decided to play the Quarry. Yeah. And there was about 6 of us out of 8 characters. And it was fun. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. It's crazy because I love these type of games like Until Dawn. For those of y'all that don't play games like that, basically the game is like you're watching a scary movie and you got to make decisions for your character. Everybody gets their own character and you got to try to keep them alive and the group alive and try to make it through it. So This one, we got 6 players, 8 characters. So some people had to double up. We gave the new people 2 characters, except for Naeem. Naeem was new, but he didn't want a second character.
Yeah, I didn't.
And it's been fun. There's some of the, not only do you have to make the right decisions, there's quick time events where you either have to press a button or move your joystick in a direction to keep your characters alive. To this day, I still don't know which one it is. I still use both joysticks.
It's a left stick.
Yeah, y'all saying left stick, but like, I don't know. But actually, it probably is because
it is, bro.
Before, when we talked about it, Josh was the only one that got the quick time event.
I've been
I was watching. Well, like,
I don't remember. I just watched like back these both episodes. I didn't see you mention that shit once.
We were talking about. Oh,
no, I said it in PlayStation Party.
In the party.
Yeah.
And Naeem was the second player to get it, the quick time event.
Yeah, because I didn't know before, like, when I was I remember the first time I had got a quick time event, it was in the car with the phone.
Yeah.
You can get that. Yeah.
I hit circle.
Yeah.
I hit circle because I thought like it was a circle on the screen. I think that was they did a bad job of doing that shit, bro. Like the direction on the screen. And then the second time it came around, like, I remember Jerome was like, I don't know which one it is. So I'm like, and the way the quick time event is set up, it doesn't, I don't think it's good because
not really.
It will come on the screen and then an arrow will show like right away. But it's really as soon as that arrow shows, you had to do it right away. But it's not clear though, and it's like clear. The instructions aren't good either. So I know y'all keep saying, "Oh, it's a skill issue type shit."
Yeah,
to a certain extent, but it's bad instructions on in the game now.
Okay,
in the icon, it's a bad icon. Also, I think it should be like it should say like left stick up, or some shit like that, and it doesn't do that.
That's how Until Dawn and the other games do it.
Oh yeah.
But the reason why we're saying it's a skill issue is because Josh was able to do the QuickTime event, and you were able to do it on your first playthrough. There's some people who played twice and still hasn't got a QuickTime event yet.
We know them. Name them.
Freed.
Yep. I wasn't gonna say anybody name.
And then fucking Roberto kicked his character.
Yeah.
He was missing every event. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. That was bad.
Lopez wasn't hitting any that. He hit one. Maybe
only hit the button.
Or the button, but he never hit the left stick though.
Yeah. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy how the event is going. And if y'all can remember, Josh said I got his player killed because of the decision I made. And I was trying to tell him that I didn't do that. Like, it didn't give me an option to save your character.
Yeah.
And I'll explain the moment for y'all. It's already passed, so I'm not spoiling anything. So we're in the building. There's some type of monster that is on top of the cabin, right? And Josh's character, he's not controlling him. I'm controlling my character. Has to fix some wire that's towards the ceiling. But mind you, the monster is on the other side, like on the roof outside, moving up there. Now I have a choice to either shoot a shotgun up there blindly and potentially put a hole in the roof and like let the monster come in, or I can let Josh do what he gotta do. I let Josh do what he gotta do. Josh, when he was in the same position of the second playthrough, he let
you shot?
No, he let the character do what he had to do, and it led to the monster breaking through the roof. And I think
doing
he
the same thing,
bit or scratched it, bits the character.
But the other character got scratched. So remember?
Yeah, Josh was who was your Ryan, right?
It was the white guy, the white gay guy.
Yeah. In the first playthrough, that was Josh's character, the white gay guy.
So what did you do differently that got his like arm like that?
Nothing.
Same thing. Because the shot, before you could shoot, you look up at the ceiling and then you can shoot. But after that, then he fixes the wire and then you can't do anything.
Yeah.
But I looked away when he did it. Yeah. So I thought he was controlling it. And okay, that was my fault.
And I was like, yo, it's not my fault.
I was like, why didn't you shoot?
And then another scenario was same scene. So after you get bit, you have two choices: to shoot his arm off,
use a chainsaw.
Use a chainsaw, shoot his arm off, or just leave it.
I left it.
I said, I'm not no doctor.
I said leave it. I told you to leave it.
Yeah, and I asked the character like, what you want me to do, and Josh told me to leave it, and I was like, all right. And then he want to go and say I got his character killed.
He turns into a werewolf.
No.
Yeah, we don't know because
Y'all never finished?
the story
No,
just got
we know.
crazy.
I know. We do know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Then when next time we gonna play?
That's this man.
I
Can you
got
play
family
Friday?
over. I'm got the PlayStation in the house
Where's your
Yeah.
PlayStation?
at my uncle's.
And where's that at?
Mars Plains.
Oh, okay.
But they're playing it. That's why.
Oh, your cousins?
They played NCAA. Like I downloaded the trial. I hate that game. Not gonna lie.
You was getting cooked?
There's a trial for
I
NCAA?
got cooked.
Yeah.
No, I cooked my cousin. I played it one time. The first time, I cooked my cousin with Ohio State.
Type shit.
I beat him 98.
No
to 0.
way. How old is he?
He's 19.
Damn.
Cooked him.
He ass whoop like that. I'm thinking you
Mind
about to
you.
say
Yeah,
five.
he must be really trash because you would
Yeah.
never do that shit to us.
I had
ever.
Maybe Jamar.
Jamar. I would.
No. No.
I still had 2 minutes, mind you. I got a pick 6, and I was running down the field to get the 107
Yeah.
because I was gonna score 2. Quit the game.
Damn.
I was like,
Oh, now you want
There's
to quit
no
the
point
game.
to quit the
Now
game.
you want to quit the game when I'm about to get 100.
yeah,
I
was
would
about to
still
get
count as
107.
100.
Mind you, my character's a yard away from touchdown,
Damn.
and he quit. He was like, he paused it. He was like, you know what? No, I don't want that. Triple digits? No.
I would have knocked the control out of his
Right.
hand or grabbed it real quick.
Yeah.
I'm scoring this touchdown right here.
And then, so we go to my uncle's house. We play NCAA. We're like, you know what? Let's have fun. Play. All 4 of us play on one team.
That's fun.
No, it's not.
And when they trash,
No, it's not.
whoever the quarterback just doing bullshit probably.
Mind you, I was being the running back. I was like, all right, go ahead. Lost first game, 21-0. Didn't even make it past the first quarter.
Damn.
Tried to mind you, we're playing on Heisman.
I know how
I
Heisman
was
plays.
like, you know what?
Yeah.
Next game, 21-0. Again, first quarter, like they scored on twice. Mind you, we quit the game twice. They scored on the first drive both times. Mind you, kickoff return. It was a kickoff return.
Yeah.
Twice.
Damn.
We played against Georgia. Then I'm trying to hit square to tackle, right? They just slip off.
Yeah, tackling is different. But I don't be using square to tackle really. I use X.
Yes.
That's a more safe tackle. There's different type of tackles.
I wish I knew. I would just slip off every time.
Yeah.
And then I got cooked once, but
Once.
I was playing the corner, but it was once.
Yeah.
It's because I saw Sakai play one of his games for JMU.
Yeah.
I see why he don't got no wins.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, damn, like you kind of just making some of the wrong reads, or like I'm like he kept trying to hit stick or go at their legs and tackle. I'm like, bro, just do a regular tackle. But I don't think he knew about the X tackle either. So I'm like, yeah. So
I know
that was a skill issue.
I wish I knew now, but now I deleted the game, so it don't matter.
I made it. You know Madden released today?
Yeah, I played it.
Oh, you did? I didn't play it today, but I was just like, I don't have the desire right now to because I'm so locked in with NCAA. I just like NCAA better. But like whenever that Players League we're ready to do, I'll be there.
Where it's everybody's saying it's a lot slower.
What,
And
the
they're
gameplay?
complaining. Yeah, they're complaining.
Like slower than NCAA?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Also, the changing the routes is not the same how it is.
Yeah,
in
they switched it up. I
NCAA.
saw that.
Like I mean, you still have more options than last year, or different options than last year. But you know how in NCAA there's 3 like. There's like the
with the right stick,
the right stick, the D-pad, and then I think like square X. I don't know what the last one is.
R1, all them buttons.
Yeah, they don't have that in Madden. It's just 2. It's just the right stick or the D-pad. I'm like, how are you gonna have less audible options in Madden than NCAA?
Wait, so I'm surprised they took away the R1 and all that shit buttons because those were always the standard hot routes.
It was like, I mean, they still have them, but it's not. You know how there's 3 screens.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this based off of memory, so forgive me. So the first screen is like the D-pad, and the no. All right, one of the screens is the D-pad. The D-pad has the deep crosser, the short crosser, maybe a zig, and then
no zigs aren't there. I know no zigs aren't there anymore.
in the college.
No, you talking about NCAA?
Yeah, I'm talking about NCAA.
There's no zig either, though. Is there?
You have to be like the slot guy can do a zig.
Okay, got you.
Okay. Then there's another panel where it's the right stick, and the right stick has like the fade. It has like a post. It has things like that. And then whatever that third screen is. I can't remember what it is, but it's 3 options.
Then there's like a Texas route. I know for like running back.
Yeah,
like
maybe
that.
it's the left stick.
Post. I don't know what the fuck it
The
is.
left stick will have like the Texas route. It would have different things that you can do. A wheel route. It has different things that you can do. But in Madden, it doesn't have it. Like, I think you might need an ability to have 3 options of audibles.
I'm gonna lie, I hate those abilities where like you get certain shit. I'm like, I'm like, once the NCAA changed it up, I'm like, this is what it should be.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be ability for certain type of routes.
Mm-hmm. I like how NCAA has it where just because you're not a top 100 guy, I mean, it's different because it's less players in the NFL. Everybody still has abilities. Like, who? Like, Shador. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like Shador has all these abilities, but like another 3-star prospect can also have abilities. It just won't be as good as him. They won't play the same. Like, you can tell this is like a top talent, a 98 overall player, and this is a 70 overall player. Yeah. And that makes a big difference. And then someone with no abilities, you can tell the difference. And like, I like that in college, and you don't really feel that in Madden. But I only played 1 game against the CPU. I won, by the way, but
damn,
we'll see.
I'm gonna try it out at some point.
I can't believe it came out today.
They changed the hit stick too. Like, you actually got the time
it right. I saw Derrick Henry just running through niggas that were mistiming this. I'm like, damn.
I got him on my franchise.
And they call it the boomstick now, but it's crazy, bro. This is the most quiet Madden release I've seen because NCAA is out this year. Yeah, I remember I saw people like, yo, thank God. NCAA. It was only a few people saying like, oh, I'm glad Madden's up. I'm like, it's a quiet release. I didn't even know it was releasing. Like yesterday, I didn't even know it was releasing tomorrow. I was like, what?
You could play it yesterday.
Huh?
You could play it yesterday. You could play it yesterday.
I didn't even know.
Early.
Yeah, 4 is just like NCAA.
They didn't even know, bro. Like Twitter wasn't really buzzing to me with Madden. It was. I'm telling you, it was a quiet release, bro.
It was.
Even like the trailer on YouTube, like out now or out something.
It's been posted. I just didn't care.
It was quiet, bro. It was real quiet.
Because I know they're just gonna lie. I know them niggas just gonna lie.
I've been seeing a lot of people talk about Madden though. They're like, new stuff. We already had this stuff. Yeah. I was like, damn.
I'm telling you, the recruiting shit is fun, bro. That's what makes like that dynasty fun with the recruiting. Yeah. And it's like, so there's 32 teams in the NFL, and so we already know who the good players are. This and that, like who to use, and like. But there's difference between the 5 stars and the 1-star schools, bro. And it's different. Like building that shit up is so different, and it feels just better as playing, bro. Like, and it doesn't matter that you don't know these players, because at some point, like when you get so far into your dynasty, you're not gonna know all these like younger guys anyway. Yeah. But when in Madden, I feel like once all these like generic players start coming into the league, I don't really care at this point, bro. I'm like, it's not Tyree or it's not Christian McCaffrey or Patrick Mahomes or whoever else. Yeah. I was like, you because you care about the NFL brand really in NFL, so you care about the players. The NCAA, no one cares about the NCAA. You care about the school, and so it's different. So like a franchise really don't go on like for like 3-4 years really. Like they don't really be that long unless you like really committed to that shit. But most franchises do not go for that long. Dynasties in NCAA will go for longer though.
It's you gotta create your own storyline. You gotta create your own storyline. That's what they're trying to add in franchise. Like I said, I only played for about a few hours. I did a draft and then I played 1 game. And they added scenarios where during training camp when you're advancing the week, it was like there's a position battle between it was my tight ends because one's a 74 overall, the other one's a 73. And he's like, how do you want to judge this? I can do an option where I'm like, there is no contest. I can do an option like, oh, whoever has the most touchdowns, yards, receptions, all in the preseason, and then the winner of that will be the starter, regardless of. Yeah, they added some presentation things, so when you draft a player, you actually see Roger Goodell go up there and shake people's hands, or if they're a later pick, you actually see you calling them or something along those lines, and like that looks cool. And the scenarios were good with the tight end battles. We got to see how it plays out. And they also have certain boosts. It's like if you set a goal and you're like, oh, what's tone are you setting? You're like, oh, we're going to be a run heavy team. You will have a goal for like rushing yards or touchdowns, and it'll also give your players a boost for the season to try to really show that whatever you are trying to set the tone for. And like, that's good. Like I said, I got to play some more. What I am expecting is the free agency, because if they can make the free agency kind of like how college football is, where you got to like build interest with his players over the week, and then you can get a sign. Like that would be good. Or they use things like proximity to home, or just make it better. Like before, I was just pressing X on people. Whoever I sign, I get it. Like salary cap, like yeah, you gotta, like, and we'll go about it, and we'll go. I'm actually debating on just doing an offline thing and just playing college football to NFL and just doing like 5 years each. I wish I can transfer the players over. I can't, but I'll have to do that with Road to Glory. See how that works.
I ain't played that shit yet, to be honest.
Me neither.
I heard it's not even really that good, to be honest. I'm telling that high school, them missing out on high school was a big part of it. Yeah. And also, like, you can't call audibles or you can't pick your play. Like, they'll give you a play. I'm like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I'm like, y'all made it too realistic when it comes to like play calling and shit like that, bro. I'm not really a fan of that.
I heard people saying they don't even play like that.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, bro, why would I do Road to Glory if I'm not playing?
Yeah.
And niggas said like, bro, I didn't get like no playing time. That's like a 5-star at a 1-star school, bro. That shit made no sense. And I'm like, yeah, or even if you're like a 2-star athlete or some shit like that, like you don't ever get playing time for anywhere. I'm like, yeah, shit kind of whack.
Yeah. Speaking of the dynasty, though. We finally got to the last week of the regular season.
Yep.
And I fought. And when I say I fought, I mean I really fought for this shit, man. For a positive record, I finished the season 7-5. That shit feels good, bruh.
Because he makes a bowl game. That's good. Making a bowl game is good.
Bruh. There was a time where I'm looking at it. I'm looking at my team. I'm looking at my roster. I'm looking at the schedule. We negative. I think we was like 2-4 at this time. I'm like, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna win these games because I'm giving it everything I got into the game, and I'm just still losing. And it's awful. Like I have to play a perfect fucking game. I'm talking about. I have to set the linemen up so I don't get sacked. I could buy myself some time. That doesn't even work all the time, mind you. I have to read what the defense is in quick. I got to see who beat the release, and oh my gosh, and don't even get me started on defense. Don't even get me started. There's times where I just tweet and just pause the game.
The defense is frustrating, bro. It is.
Pause the game, and I'll go in there and take time, like a good 5 minutes of just changing around my depth chart. I'm like, where you can't guard him? Just say that then. Boom, you go here.
Just say that.
You can't tackle. Boom, just go here. Like you too slow. Like I was doing all of that just to barely win games, bro. And it came down to I got lucky because the last game there was 2 games to end the season where it was like we were playing like Navy and some other run heavy team, and all they did was run the ball, bro. Yeah. So all I did was stack the box, and that's it. That's all I did was stack the box. But they ran it first down, second down, third down, whether they were down 7 or down 20. They were just running that ball, and it was just.
Yeah, but this league. This dynasty it's damn near died because so many people that weren't winning stopped playing their games, bro. Yeah. And the winners were trying to play, bro. They trying to get their game play. We was trying to make it. I'm trying to get to a bowl game. I finished the season at 6-6. I got kind of cheated out that last game, bro. In OT, they did some bullshit, bro. So I mean, like I said, I'm glad I got my team to 6-6. I think I make a bowl game, but I think there was something wrong with it because my guy led the league in passing, led the nation in passing. Wasn't up there for no awards though, like no awards, no Heisman finalists. My receiver had the most receptions, like he was like top 5 in yards.
Oh my god, bro! And
he just he had less than your guy had like one of the like most yards I think, but my guy had the most receptions. He had touchdowns too, but like he just none of my people were getting awards though. Like
nobody care about receptions. That's why you're the only one.
No. Everybody else was saying that they care more about the when I compared our stats I said Hadron later, he was like, I'd rather have the receptions with the yards and the touchdown. But he's like, bro, especially for fantasy too, and for fantasy reasons too.
That's fantasy though, like a PPR fantasy. That's a good difference right there. Because
nobody does non PPR like that anymore, bro.
Listen, Josh,
how many leagues you be in now that you join be a non PPR?
I'm in 3 leagues.
And how many of them are non PPR?
Only 1.
Okay.
So. you're drafting a player, right?
Yeah.
You're on an NFL team. Would you want a player that has a lot of receptions? They have a good amount of yards. Let's say
here we go. We'll do this right now.
Yeah,
I have it right here still.
But I just played a game too, so I mean,
this is from previously. We'll just do from that same week.
Okay.
So you have. Would you rather have 106 receptions for 2,559 yards? Oh no, I'm sorry. This is different. This was a wide. You want me to just do the individual person or the wide receiver trio? How we did
the individual person,
okay.
The wide receiver.
Would you rather have? I hope this is right. 52 receptions.
Okay.
For 24 yards and 18 touchdowns, or would you rather have 90?
18
touchdowns. I think this is right? 18 receptions.
Okay.
No, 18 touchdowns.
Yeah.
52 receptions, 24 yards, 18 touchdowns.
Okay.
Or would you rather have 95 receptions, 23 yards, and 10 touchdowns?
18?
18
That's
touchdowns.
a lot of fucking touchdowns.
That's 8. That's
8 more.
Well,
damn
if I'm
near
drafting
double.
a player?
Yes.
Give me, what was the second one? How many
Oh
receptions?
my god.
95 receptions.
95.
23 yards and 10 touchdowns.
Okay, if I'm drafting a player, I'm taking the 95.
Oh,
just
my
because
God.
I know he has good hands. He has good hands.
Josh.
Now I'm risking it.
Josh.
I might end up with a John Ross.
Okay, now look, I'm going to ask you this question too. So if you were just like a coach,
Yeah.
and you had to choose a wide receiver trio,
Okay.
who would you want? Would you rather have your wide receiver trio have 106 receptions, 2,000,
Combined?
Yeah.
combined,
Okay.
2,559 yards and 31 touchdowns? Or would you rather have the wide receiver trio of 225 receptions, 2,756 yards, and 23 touchdowns? So I'll say it again.
That's fair.
Wide receiver trio has 106 receptions.
Yeah.
Wide receiver trio B has 225. Wide receiver A trio has 2,559 yards. Wide receiver trio B has 2,756 yards. Wide receiver trio A has 31 touchdowns. Wide receiver trio B has 23.
You know, but that's crazy tight. You have double, more than double.
More than double their receptions, yes.
But it's 300 off? What, 300 off the
Wide
yards?
receiver B has almost 200 more yards than wide receiver trio A. But the thing, wide receiver trio A has 8 more touchdowns combined than wide receiver trio B.
Okay, so depends on the quarterback I got.
So
if I know if I'm going to pass all day, give me A. If I want a well-rounded offense, give me B.
What do you mean by pass all day?
Like Patrick Mahomes, just throw the ball.
Just down the field, just
down the
fucking
field
down
all-
there. Okay.
Every time. Well-rounded, give me B.
Okay.
That
Stop it.
is
that wide receiver trio has 119 more receptions, bro.
They going to catch the ball.
These
I know
niggas
they
is
gonna catch
getting into the end zone. That's the most important thing is to get
8
into
more
the end
time,
zone.
bro. Okay. 8 more. Look it.
That's a lot of fucking points.
So look it. He's wide receiver trio A.
Yeah.
I was B.
Okay.
Now, my team gets down there, but my quarterback also has rushing touchdowns. I would just really just
Okay.
go like whatever. If anything, if I can get it right there, I'll get it right there. It might be like a 1 yarder or a 2 yarder.
Okay.
Might as well just stick with the quarterback.
Oh,
So
okay.
my running back probably has more total combined. He might be like a Jalen Hurts type shit, really.
What's your quarterback? How many rushing touchdowns?
I don't know. Actually, I wasn't counting, but I just know he has that in there.
And I split my quarterback because
My quarterback has more touchdowns than him.
yeah, because when he pissed me off, he get benched.
I got more passing yards, more touchdowns, less
turnovers,
interceptions.
He
My
pissed me
quarterback
off.
was leading the league in passing yards.
Yeah,
Nation in passing yards.
but
Give me.
let me say something. to this.
Okay.
If y'all would pick team B or option B in both examples, that just blows my mind.
More
You
receptions.
can't be wrong with either.
Because yards. You know what that, to me, when I hear B, I hear screens and RPOs is how you're getting all your yards.
Okay.
When I hear the first one, I hear deep shots and getting fucking open.
No, I hear it's very methodical for B. So they just getting down the field.
It was
regardless.
methodical. I literally told Jamar like I game plan. I literally have a game plan, and so I marched down the field methodically.
They're just getting down the field.
I don't just be throwing the ball deep.
Yeah.
But if you
Some short, some medium, some plays long. Like I might have to send a nigga on the street or a post. But I'm throwing to the person that's open. If my nigga down the field is not open, why would I throw you the ball?
Yep. You know what that sound like? That sound
game
like
plan.
Well, how many yards you said? You said 1,200 yards?
For what, one person?
12.
Yeah, for that one person.
12 to 50. What is it?
Yeah,
15?
1,200 yards basically.
For one person, yeah.
Yeah. That
300.
means at least like 1,000 of them are yards after catch.
He does have yards after catch.
That's all 1,000 right there off that
Like
screen.
I said, if a medium or short pass is open, I'm throwing you the ball. We can get those yards after catch.
Okay.
That's
We
crazy
can.
though.
And look it,
If that's yards after catch, yeah.
and we sending niggas to the league though. If you could catch the ball, we send you to the league.
You're right. He got hands.
Yes,
For catching screens?
He got
for
hands.
catching the ball.
Because look,
Oh,
I can, end up
Your
with a,
job as a wide receiver is to get open and catch the ball.
I can end up with a John Ross. He get all the way
John
down
Ross
the
is not in the league.
John Ross is not
But
putting up the numbers
that's
I
college.
just said.
in college.
Are you talking about college?
Oh,
Okay,
college?
okay. See, I thought you were talking about like in the NFL league type shit.
No, then I
I
could
don't
end
know
up with
about
a John
college.
Ross if I take your player.
He said you're a player.
There's a chance.
Like
You might not have the hands
Same with
going to the league.
Same with him. You can end up with a Tony. Cardarius Tony.
See, look at the good. Look at you. Gotta remember the good wide receivers in the league.
You
He
gotta
having the
know something like
receptions
that.
though.
He didn't have
Now.
great hands.
I don't
Who get a
know
lot of
his
who
stats,
get a
but
lot
he-
of
I feel
targets?
like he get
Tyreek
like
get
a-
targets. CD get targets. Devontae get targets. AJ get targets. These are what these players going to end up
Actually-
turning out to be.
Let me look at the receiving shit last year.
Top receptions.
Yeah, top receiving stats.
I'm telling you right now, Josh.
Michael Thomas had-
I'm gonna be the new wide
let's see.
receiver. You. I'm taking over Holiday as wide receiver. You. UConn about to be wide receiver. You.
Okay. I mean, look,
3.
what is it? 226 or what was it?
226 receptions total from the trio. But from that one person, it was like at the time.
106.
At the time, the season wasn't even done yet. But at the time, he had
106.
95 receptions at the time.
90.
He was on pace. He already has over. He finished the season with over 100. I'll tell you that. Receptions.
Okay.
That's ridiculous. Nah, yeah. Give me
So
The nigga who could catch the ball.
So
Yeah.
last year, right? Just based off last year, CD
Yeah.
Lamb had the most with 135 reception. Tyreek Hill, 119, right?
Yeah.
They were similar in yards. CD had 1749. Tyreek had 1799. CD Lamb had 12 touchdowns. Tyreek had 13. Let me see how many games. I feel like Reek left the game a few times. It doesn't say the game.
So you sound like you naming my receivers.
So you're telling me last year you would rather have CD Lamb over Tyreek Hill on your team?
CD Lamb or Tyreek?
Who? I mean, what was the receptions and what was the yards and touchdowns?
Oh gosh.
Tyreek had the most yards.
Yeah,
and the
by
most
50.
touchdowns.
He had 50 more yards than CD Lamb.
How many more receptions?
CD had 135. Reek had 119.
Okay.
And then touchdown. CD had 12 touchdown. Reek had 13.
So CeeDee Lamb was the number one receiver last year
Yeah.
in terms of fantasy.
Yeah, in terms of fantasy. But
Who's your brother had?
Yeah, who is the better receiver when you hear that?
Who's a better receiver when you hear that? The
Yeah,
stats?
Just off the numbers?
Just
Sounds
give
like
me
number
number
one.
one.
Out of those two players, who was the better receiver?
It sounds like it's
Well,
crazy.
look,
We had to
look.
talk about if CD was a top 10 or Amon Ra. It was one
Off
of
the
two.
numbers, I'm giving it to whoever was leading the league in receptions. Because it's 50 yards off.
That's
with
only
one
5
touchdown
points
off.
of a difference in fantasy. But when it comes to receptions, that's more than 5 points.
Mind
You
you,
said
throwing him the
95 to
ball.
119? What'd you say?
Yeah, 135 to 119.
135 to that's what is that?
14.
20.
No, 16.
Ooh,
16 points?
cooking, yeah.
16 points right there. 5. So 16 minus 5 is what? 11. And then Tyreek had one more touchdown.
Yeah.
So
well,
minus.
He was out some games though.
Oh, so yeah, I want to play who's gonna be starting. CMC.
Tyreek had like a what? He had like a 2.
Tyreek, he would put up a big number of games. Though.
Yeah.
So the nigga that got voted by his peers as the best player in the NFL
is Tyreek.
Because he
y'all say he not the better receiver.
I'm not saying no. If we're talking about are we talking about for fantasy or talking about like in
we
league?
Talking about football, getting drafted.
Oh no,
real life.
Tyreek is a better receiver,
and that's my receiver.
No, it's not because my nigga had the more receptions.
Tyreek didn't have more receptions.
That's elite speed though. Like that's what we're talking about. If we're talking about
your nigga is one dimensional. He just go down the field. My nigga can run a route tree.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
My nigga run a route tree. Your nigga just go down the field. Jamar just be throwing bombs down the field to him.
And you be throwing screens and getting open.
But that,
and getting open?
Because niggas is blocking.
Jamar
that's a physical receiver.
Jamar saw me play one game during week 2, but I was even throwing screens, so I don't know how you would say that.
But that's a physical receiver, though.
Because I guarantee he's like 1,000 rack catch. And
he does have rack.
It's fucking
I just told you
football where they say RPO is cheese. So that's how that nigga is getting
RPO
out.
Cheese?
Huh?
Who says RPO cheese?
That's just how it go. The meta.
If a nigga get open on short and medium routes, why aren't you running that?
Because
if that's the best way to get open
post.
If a nigga's not getting open on streaks and posts, why would you run that? You do, like I said, you do what's best. I remember I told Jamar this. I'm like, I'm game planning for what my team is best at. I'm like, so I'm doing what they're good at. So if them niggas is not like, if my niggas is not good at running the ball, why would I run the ball? If my niggas is not good at, my quarterback's not good at passing it, why would I pass it? I'm doing what these niggas are capable of doing, and that's game planning.
Mind you gotta look at yards after catch is important.
Yes.
Look at Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice. Shit.
That's
Even
yards after catch.
Tyreek. You having rack.
Yards after catch.
Or yak. Come on, Jamar. He just want to say his place is better, which is fine. I understand it.
Because look, if it's,
I'm not saying I wouldn't take your player. It's just
he wouldn't take him over mine.
I gotta see what that rack is.
It's high
because let's just say you have 1,200 yards, 1,000 of it's rack. That means
yak.
Yak. That means you got 200 yards where you were downfield, caught the ball, and then went out.
That's impressive.
In fucking, how many games we played?
14.
14 games? You really had 200 yards where you were past the line of scrimmage and
you kept going.
You got open?
But wait, if you're saying, so look, if you're a receiver and you catch the ball and you get yards, is that a knock on you?
No, that's a help. That helps you.
But you
that's your job as a receiver.
If you can break a tackle as a receiver, break multiple tackles. Matter of fact, that says a lot.
Remember, like, okay, even if you are throwing it short, like I see, this not even like in terms of I'm talking about in general. If you're catching it short and you're still getting yards or a touchdown or getting down the field after, that's impressive. Good.
That's really impressive.
That's good. It's not just being a run. Like, bro, you're exceeding at your job.
You're making something out of nothing.
Exactly. So if you catching the ball behind the line of scrimmage and you're getting so many yards after, that's not good.
They got lead blockers.
That's if you have it though.
Yeah, it depends on
how his shit work. I know it got to be an RPO or a wide receiver screen with the lead blockers. You just run behind your blockers.
But what if it's not though? What if it's over the middle though?
Huh?
Your niggas, you just throw the ball down the field, yo.
Because that nigga is getting open. He's getting separation. That's the difference. My nigga
off a streak?
So he's fast.
Right. He got like a 91 speed. That nigga break that down the nigga at the line and he get doubled. That nigga's getting doubled. He be in the corner.
He don't got a route tree.
Yes, he do.
If he running straight streaks and posts, he not running a route tree.
He runs some out routes. He runs some, other shit.
I bet you. I seen that nigga just be throwing the ball down to him, bro.
Sometimes I do throw it up.
Sometimes, bro, he be having like 5 receptions for 106 yards. That's clearly what you're doing.
Sometimes niggas just break loose.
Yes, that be his stats, bro.
Sometimes a nigga just break loose.
But
Like
I
I
ain't mad
said,
about it.
Sometimes a nigga break loose. Sometimes a nigga catch a ball behind the line. If that's what you want to do.
That's a running back.
Or sometimes a nigga want to catch it right over the middle, maybe, or some shit like that.
That's a running back, man.
That's a wide receiver.
Shit.
Hey, man.
Y'all tell me what you think, because
We know.
I really can't believe y'all really hyping up reception like that over just.
Yes, we are hyping up receptions because your job is to catch the ball. That's your job to catch the ball.
Like out of let's say if he threw 200 passes to that receiver, he caught 95, 50%. That's insane.
You're not really getting into the end zone though with 10.
You don't need to.
Jamar be one of my biggest haters,
I'm
bro.
not even hating. I'm just saying that there's levels.
Okay, look.
Including my niggas is above
Mind you,
yours.
he doesn't need to get into the end zone.
What?
He's putting you in good position.
That's really their job. That's really their job to get into the end zone.
Getting into the end zone is important, but if a nigga can set your offense up and you can just run it in,
just run it in.
Wouldn't you want someone that can get into the end zone?
I do.
They do get into the end zone, but if you could set your team up also, that's not bad. Also, you're setting your team up for success.
Either way, I win.
Jamar just want to throw it up.
Position, I win.
Fuck it, chase so
He get
well
a
down there
touchdown,
somewhere,
I
bro.
win.
Nah.
That's what Jamar just want. He just want to throw the ball up. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's all Jamar
There's other
do.
routes that he get open, but I couldn't display everything in case because I'm about to play y'all next season if the league continue. You know, I can't show the whole thing.
Right.
In terms of my playbook.
Okay. This is in terms of game. It's not NCAA though. If you don't got nothing else to say on that.
Yeah, that's it.
So after we had played the Quarry that day, we had played hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Jamar, Pez, and Free.
Yeah.
So I already told Pez was talking shit. So I'm like, I told him I don't want to be on your team.
Mm-hmm.
I want some like go on the other team. He was talking shit, so okay, go on the other team. Y'all know if niggas talking shit, I need to go against you. Simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so Freed is sent an invite and I joined. So actually, I'm like, I could have went to Free's team, but I just went to the other side because Freed was already on the team.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna choose the Ducks because that's the team I be rocking with.
Yeah.
And so I joined. So when Jamar joined, like I said, I didn't want to be on Pez's team. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, none of us play this NHL game.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I told Jamar to join my team. Pez went to gas up bar. He's like, damn. He was like, damn, you just asking your dad, bro, go to the team, shit like that. So he just talks shit. I'm like, all right, yo. I'm like, meet me on the ice. We got to fight on the ice, bro. I'm like, simple as that. I'm like, so he went to Free's team.
Mm-hmm.
So beginning of the game, like, no one really scored yet.
Yeah.
I think there was a fight before someone even scored yet. It was Jamar. Jamar and Freed, I think, first.
Mm-hmm.
Jamar was putting the hands on Free. His hand. I'm like, she was down. Jamar was really hitting niggas. I'm like, yeah, he won that fight. And then Pez got in the fight with Jamar too. Jamar just put that nigga on the ground, just hit. I'm like, damn. I'm like, let's go. Word. And then of course Pez starts talking. He's like, yo, Jamar's really your dad, yo. This is and that, yo. This is. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then shit started getting like, all right, we locked in now. Mm-hmm. Me and Jamar, we already kind of got a connection. You know what we want to do. I start scoring. Yeah. 1 go by. Mm-hmm. 2 go by. Then I think they score. But I think it might have been like an own goal. My guy might have hit it on by accident. Yeah. Then we keep scoring and shit like that. But like, that we don't really know the rules like that. But I know some of the rules. Like I know what offsides is. I kind of know what icing is. So Free kept going offside and it would go to a face off. And Pez getting mad.
He was going outside too, though.
Yeah. It was, but mostly Free though. He kept going outside, and so Free would put his player on the wrong side of the ice, and then Pez would just go offside with it. So that's how it really was. So really, Pez had more offsides because Free was in the wrong position. Yeah. Now, like I said, Pez getting mad, man. I told Pez like, what is offside? I'm like things like if you have one person over that line, you can't bring the puck over until that other person comes back. But he wasn't trying to hear enough. He's like, no, it's like it's 3 people over there and this is, and I'm like, all right, bro. I played the game like before, so I understand what the offsides is, but I guess he wasn't trying to hear it. But like I said, he getting more upset too because he keep going off sides. I keep scoring, and I'm talking shit too, like, because he's talking shit also. Yeah. So you know I'm gonna talk too. Yeah. And so at one point, like, I think at one point, like, we running the score up. Yeah. Like, because I said, I'm scoring shit, bro. Yeah. And so, because I remember he started talking, when he scored, he was like, yeah, what you gonna say now, bitch? All this shit. I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm like, okay, bet. Let me lock in, too. I'm scoring shit. And then, at one point, like, I don't even see, like, 2 circles on their team on the ice. I'm like, Did somebody leave?
Oh.
I'm like, what's up? I'm like, the free you left? I was like, no, I'm still here. So I'm like, and then I think Jamar was like, I was like, Pez left. I'm like, damn, Pez, I'm like, you left? He was like, yeah, he's like, I can't, I'm not even doing anymore, bro. He was like, cause he was low, he's blaming Free the whole time, but you know how Free is kind of like you. Free just out here to play. He ain't gonna like say much. Free didn't really care, and so he's like, he's not even trying, bro. He's like, he's not even trying. This is that. I'm like, damn, like, bro, we playing casually, bro. I'm like, it's a casual. He was like, no, he's like, I came. He's like, you know how I get. You know how I get, bro. I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right, bro. I was like, damn. And he's like,
we know.
And he's like, you just keep talking shit, bro. This and that. He was like, I'm like, Paz, you talking shit too. I'm like, we both talking shit. He was like, nah, bro. He was like, nah. He's like, it's okay though. He's like, cause next time I see you, I'm gonna slap you, bro. I'm gonna slap you. Bro, I'm dying, bro. I'm like, there's no way, Paz. I even told him, like, bro, I'm like, do you want to play? So I'm like, I'll take Free to my team. He was like, nah. He's like, you said this. You said, like, you didn't want to do it. He's like, you didn't want to play with me or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck he was saying. I'm like, damn, Pez, dead ass. Bro, I'm like dying. Jamar dying and Mike. Yeah. And then I remember Free had told him, like, yeah, bro. He's like, you're soft. He told him that. I'm like, say that again. He's like, yeah, bro, you're soft. I'm like, damn, Pez. I told you I'll take Free on my team, but I didn't even care. I was just trying to play, to be honest. Like, we was doing 2-on-2 trying to play. And he just wasn't. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna just slap you next time I see you. But he was like, you talk too much, bro. You talk too much.
He be stressing himself out real quick.
Dying, bro, it was funny. It was funny, bro.
I know, bro. I was having a blast.
It was fun. I was having a blast too.
Me too, because like we wasn't even kicking. We was in it. Well, when we played online, we weren't even kicking like that. But like it was casual, bro. We was just playing the game. Nobody played it. Like we talking shit. And when I knock niggas out, bro.
Jamal was really hitting niggas, bro. But I told Casino if I'm like right sick, that nigga.
Yeah, bro. That shit was tough. I'm like, go to sleep, nigga.
He won 2 fights, but it was 2 fights that told him he won both of them.
Bro, I had so much fun, bro. I haven't laughed like that in a minute.
That's why I was trying to tell you to download it, bro. Cause my shit was just fun.
I haven't laughed like that in a minute, and then it was just fun and casual. Like niggas can't do that. I was playing with my cousin one time. We was playing Fortnite, and he the same way. Like I'm playing casual, you know. I'm just chatting out, like catching up, and then we ended up dying. I was fuck. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, damn, bro. Like I was just dying. But some people, I guess, they just can't play casual. They just can't. But
like I understand, like wanting to win. I completely understand that. But none of us play hockey. Like we don't like. I thought Pez would be better because he watches hockey. I don't watch hockey. He know who the players are and shit like that. Like I'll get the puck and I'll just shoot with a nail. I don't care who the fuck it is. I'm shooting the puck with it, bro. Yeah. And so I thought he would know, but clearly he wasn't better. Cause clearly I was the best person out there. Cause I was scoring. I had the most goals, bro. I was out there kicking. Jamar was setting me up.
The controls, yeah.
Yeah, and I told y'all from the beginning, like, y'all better put on like the hybrid shit. It was closer to the classic controls. But I don't know what y'all put on.
We tried to do the full control thing.
I don't know. I told him like, hit this button to shoot, and that's what y'all need. Niggas was trying to do all this other shit. I'm like, and so I was out there kicking.
Yeah, you were. Even when we went online, he was still scoring and shit.
Yeah. He was losing every game online though, but like he was still out there playing.
Yeah. As long as it was fun.
It was fun, bro. Like I want to play the game with more people. Like it was fun.
Like imagine like a 6v6 or something like that. That would be fun.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
That'd be like all-star team up.
And then, what other game did you play over the weekend? You played Warzone.
Yeah.
You're sorry.
He was doing sorry, bro.
He was sorry. He got me upset one time, actually.
And y'all said he was better than me.
Like you actually got me upset. That's when I said I hate you. I was
Jackie and Josh upset. Oh man.
Oh. But it's his aim. Like you just bad.
It was.
Mind you, he went 0. What happened?
He had no kills?
No, he started off real good. Like he was
I started off bad.
No.
Remember
he was talking shit.
Getting better every game.
No, you were talking shit. It must have
been a different day. We played 2 days.
Okay, the first day you were talking some shit.
Yeah, first day I was kicking.
No, you weren't. That was first 2 games you were kicking. Everything after that, garbage.
I was right there in the mix.
No, it was 5-5, 2-1, something 0-0.
You know what happened?
Huh?
The clock hit 12.
No, it didn't.
Yep.
No, it didn't. Okay, what about the second day?
Second day? It was around that time too. I started off bad and I started heating up. I had to warm up. That's
Heating
what was
up to
happening.
what? 2?
And the difference is like, if I die, it's not guaranteed that I get back alive. Like, I can respawn. Because y'all niggas will die right shortly after me. Y'all niggas died? You know, Jamar, go in the corner, man. Jamar, do this. Look,
That's because you're sorry.
No, nigga, I'm doing what I gotta do.
No.
But I'm getting niggas back.
No, you're the spawn beacon.
Mind
you. He said my job is... What was your first job?
Recon.
I said
Recon UAV. Mind you.
You already know.
I had to demote him
I was lit.
Damn.
I was lit at that time.
to commentator. Just talk. That's it.
You should have had that nigga as a supply carrier.
That's what I was about to do. I was like,
Carry the
damn,
ammo
let me
shit,
just get
man.
Naeem back in the game.
And I tell you, and y'all tried to say he was better than me.
Look, bro.
I would have never set y'all up like that for failure.
Yes, you would.
No,
Yes,
No,
you
you-
would.
I wouldn't have, because I'd be like,
You
they look at if they need me be in the right position, I'm gonna be there. You be trying to just do whatever and all that other shit.
no, he was running around and dying.
Look, I'm keeping the team alive.
Like a
and that's
chicken
how
with
we
his head off.
keep pushing. Like, it's not like y'all keeping the team alive and then we get late in the game. No. It'd be like, I'm keeping the team alive and then we go. Because my damage would be up there some games.
No,
you know what I mean? My damage
wasn't.
did not reflect my kills.
Your damage was not close to mine,
It was not reflecting my kills, though.
but it was not close to me or Matt's.
Whoa. Matt also had some bad games.
Matt was the closest one to you, but he was getting like 3. I think he had like a 5 game.
Look.
I had 7.
We can play midday. How about that? We
And
play
you'd be
midday,
sorry.
then it'll be different.
You still be
You
sorry.
catch me late o'clock and you don't know what.
Name.
what's
Download
in
the
that
game,
cup.
please.
Huh?
Download the game, please.
What?
I need help.
What game?
You asking names for
Warzone.
help?
I
Come on, man.
I'm not a Call of Duty mood right now, man.
I know, but I need help.
I know you do. I know you need help.
Wow.
I do. I know.
Wow.
I already told Matt. I was like, we don't got a teammate. It's a 2v3.
Wow.
Shit, you might as well get a bot on your team. A bot would be more useful.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yes. Play during the day. If it's close to that 12 o'clock.
All right.
Hey,
so
man.
within those 2 days, who had the most kills within those 2 days?
Not Jamar.
It probably go.
And it wasn't Matt.
It
So it had to
probably
be you.
go
It's me.
You, Matt, me. In those
Sound
2
about right.
days. But you gotta think about it. It's like, it's the day on who's kicking. So that was just your day. The
I had
other
2
times
days.
we played, I would be kicking more than you. Like when we was playing with Caden.
No, you what?
When we was playing with Caden, I
Stop.
wasn't.
No, you were not.
There's a reason why he said I was better, because I was kicking.
Naeem.
He might have said that because
Naeem.
that's a
That's
biased
'cause his
opinion.
brother.
That's his brother.
No,
Yeah,
that's
my
why.
brother better.
Bro, I was dropping.
No, you
double
weren't.
digits.
No, you weren't.
What?
You did not.
Oh my god!
I wish I
we'll play
recorded it.
again midday. We'll play again midday.
You sorry. Stop it.
All right, let me check my fucking. After the podcast, I'm gonna check to see if I take a picture. I knew I should have. I'm gonna start taking more pictures, man.
Take all the pictures you want.
I will.
I got a picture of our game.
I know, because you're gonna do the game. Like, I could have games where I don't do bad, and the one game I do bad, picture taken. I know that's how it rolls.
No, that was your best game.
Oh my god, y'all niggas is never taking a picture of my best game.
It was 0 with some like
What
271
best games you
damage.
be having?
Oh my god.
0 with 271 damage.
Is a 6 game? That's a good game for Jamar. Like a 6 kill game. Warzone.
For Jamar?
Yeah, 6 kill. That's good.
What
for
was the
Jamar.
best you did throughout those 2 days? I think it was like 8.
Yeah.
I had
That's
12
a very
though.
good.
I had a 12 game
Mm.
Nah, you did. You did.
and was more consistent.
Now you right. Those 2 days, I was shit in the bed. But I want, like I said, I want to play again, like a middays type of situation, and then see how it go.
So you gonna get my team work.
No
reason.
No, y'all know about that 12 o'clock rule, man.
What?
Yes, I'm a little sleepy. I'm a little man.
No. He was awake.
That's for Madden only though.
It spread to other games as you
No.
get older, man.
He was awake.
All right, yeah. That's all I got though.
I got one quick thing real quick because this is the only time I really tell it.
Go ahead.
USA, man. USA basketball,
Oh,
USA Olympics, all that shit. Congrats to the Olympics USA team, man.
congrats.
We tied with the most medals with 40 gold medals. I'm sorry, 40 gold medals, and we had the most medals total. USA women's and USA men's basketball teams both beat France in the finals, man. Very good games. Very good games. And that might be like the best Olympic basketball team ever, bro. It really assembled. It was just a phenomenal. I know you didn't get to watch any of the games, bro, but I was tuned in, man. I ain't missed not one game. I said, because I didn't really get to watch like all the other Olympics past like basketball. I'm like, I made it my job to watch it this time around, bro. So I was happy with that. Yeah, shout out USA, man.
I saw the last game.
You watch it?
Start going crazy.
That Serbia game was really tough. It was that was one of the best basketball games I've ever watched. Bro. Because we came back down from 17. Like they was just Serbia was just hot. Simple as that. Like it's not like we was bad. We was bad on defensive rotations, but on offense we was doing right. But they was just doing better on offense, just knocking shit down, bro. I'm like, damn. Yeah. Good games, man. Good games. That's all I got. Also. Oh, actually, no. With Jordan Child, I don't know if y'all heard of that gymnastics girl.
Yeah, that was a wild.
They're trying to take her bronze medal away because this and that, but now US got to go fight this. She's probably in court.
Yeah, they're doing an appeal.
Huh?
They're doing an appeal.
Yeah, so they was trying to tell him like, oh, they gotta get it back. I mean, I would have told her, I'm like, y'all gonna have to come get this shit back in blood.
What? No, I'm keeping it. What'd she do?
Nothing. They said the USA submitted the like whatever too late, like 4 seconds late after the 1 minute, but USA showed evidence that it was like they submitted it way before.
Yeah, something like that.
And
so you think she should just keep it, right?
I'm keeping it.
So the IOC or whatever else, like whatever the determining body is, they had like rejected the US's like claim, whatever, say they can't be doing this. So I think the US is going to take it to court now, to like in Switzerland or some shit like that, the Swiss court, and try to figure it out there. So and they said that she had to return a medal. I'm like,
I'm keeping this.
Y'all gonna have to come get this shit back in blood, bro. Simple as that. Tell mama get it. Like I wanted there. Yeah. I was on the ceremony. I was on the stage, and now y'all trying to do this like way after the fact. Yeah, it took y'all this long to do, but like 4 seconds too long. If it was that, but y'all could come over here like 8 days later. Fuck out of here. Come get this shit back in blood, bro.
I'm gonna bury it. I'm like, go find it.
So you think she should keep the medal, right?
I'm keeping it. Yeah. Would you keep it?
I'm not sending shit back.
Yeah, but it's just funny coming from him because you took away my award after you already gave it to me.
Well, you didn't have an award.
You gonna get it back in blood?
I didn't have it physically, so I can't.
You didn't have a reward.
But it was. See, I see how niggas get, man.
Hey, I mean, I'm saying Jamal is right, and he's right there. I can't dispute that. But you gonna come get it back in blood or not?
I ain't got it, man.
I take it back.
Yeah, if I had a physical, a physical trophy.
No, then I'm keeping it.
Yeah. You probably would have kept it too, bro. But that's all I got for the pod, man. Josh, Jamar, anything else?
That's it.
Well, thank y'all for tuning into the episode 88 of the Dini podcast of the X.
Tentacion?
No, like as in Des. Y'all not gonna throw the X?
No, I don't like him.
Yeah.
No.
Damn,
cool,
man. Well,
but
anybody else listening and watching, y'all make sure y'all throw up the X, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, because we are all on there. Also, YouTube people, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell on, because YouTube always does recommend we upload. If you're watching on audio, make sure you leave us a 5-star. It really helps us out. But until next time, it's a Dini podcast. Signing off.
Peace.